What is up, everybody? Guys, how are we doing? We started a hype train 3 minutes into this? You say never again? Stop it. Stop it. Guys, everybody, thank you for coming in here. I'm out of breath already. What's up, everyone? How are we doing today on this fine Friday evening? Guys, who we got in here? We got John. John, what's up? John, Eakin, Jonah, Angie, Zero Mon, Papa Pepper, who the fuck is that guy? Rocco, Beans, Egan again. Oh my god, everybody's here. Sambo, oh man, Bridget, oh Pepperoni. Oh my god, everybody's here. Everybody's here. Guys, thank you so much for hopping in here. It's draft season, baby. It's time. It's time. We're getting the draft starting. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's go. Oh my god, I'm choking. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen today, baby. Okay. Oh. Let me tell you what, we've been working on this for a while, for a little bit, okay? We've been working on this for a little bit. I'm excited. It's looking good, okay? I'm hands off today. I'm essentially just the entertainment, okay? I don't know shit about these players. I mean, I know a little bit, but we got some good draft experts, okay? Who we got in chat? Draft season. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you for the bits, Angie. Eakin with the 69 bits. Thank you, Eakin. Sambo season with the 200 biddies. Eakin again with the 420 biddies. Oh my god, you guys are amazing. Guys, no bullshit. How we doing? How we doing today, okay? I joined in and we already got a hype train going. Carrie, we started this hype train 3 minutes into the stream. We started at 8, had a hype train at 8:03. Just wild. It's crazy. Oh my god, Angie's gifted a sub? Angie's gifted 4 total subs. Angie, you're amazing. Sambo season's gifted more subs, 24 total. You should stop right there at 24. Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust, baby. Lord have mercy, I am about to bust. 46 biddies from Carrie, another 200 from Rocco. Carrie with another biddy. Angie with another 6 biddies. Guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? We haven't get started yet. Well, I could just end the stream now. Fuck it. It'd be like, all right, I'm out. See ya. You know? I won't, though, because I'm not a dick. Oh, man. What a great Friday it has been so far. See what I did there? Wait, what did you do there? Oh, I see what you did there now. I see what you did there now. I see what you did there now. 46 son of the AK1. Thank you, Carrie. You're amazing. Hey, you better not. Pepperoni is subbed at tier 1. Oh, guys. Can we get some old mamas in the chat for Pepperoni? My sister finally subbed to the channel. I think I made it. Let's go. Real Skinny P sub at tier 1. Let's go, Real Skinny P. Oh, Real Skinny P sub for 6 months. He's a 6-monther, ladies and gentlemen. We are officially at 6 months of being affiliate. Let's go. And we're gonna see those orange shields now up on the chat. Let's go. We made it. Oh, you guys are amazing. Kind of want to see how this hype train. Oh my god, Tolino just gifted 100 biddies from Tully. That's what I meant to say. Words. Draft day, daddy. Draft me, daddy. Okay. Yes, sir. Angie with the biddies. The resub. Okay, I've been sub for 3 months. All right, sure, if you say so. Oh, it does say you've been sub for 3 months. Oh, Sabo season with another 200 bits. Guys, the other thing as well that I want to talk about before we get going, okay? Now, I mentioned this prior, like last week or so, but in this draft, kind of like what we did for the 200 stream, we're going to have some giveaways, okay? Little giveaway going, okay? What we're going to do, if you win the giveaway, the first one is a hat. Nice little hat. There you go. You see it on screen there. Nice little hat. Your favorite team's hat. The next giveaway, it's your favorite team's jersey because I'm too broke to afford an actual jersey, so you're going to have to deal with it, okay? And then the final giveaway is Madden 2021. If you don't want Madden 2021, we could probably figure out something else because I totally understand if you didn't want Madden 21. All right, guys. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to stop intermittently during the stream, just to gotta go through those giveaways so we can make sure we hit those giveaways nice and hard. Subs for Dubs with a 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Subs for Dubs. Pepperoni with another 100 biddies. Giveaway. That's right. Oh my God, guys, we are doing so much. There's a lot of Lord have mercy about to bust in my ear. I'm loving every minute of it. I could not be happier. Right, we're looking at what? We're looking at 810 right now. We love you, Papa. We're looking at 810 right now. I think we should start getting going, which means I need to introduce the lovely co-hosts that I got today. And I think you guys have seen some of them, but let me give them a proper introduction here. We got the modest of all mods, Dalino99, Tully. We got the best graphic designer in the United States of America, B. McDaniel29, Brandon, and the musically inclined Sambo season. Check out the music. Erwin. Let's make the picks, baby. What's up, guys? How we doing today? Carrie with the 100 minutes, thank you.
Tell Bill no.
franchises.
No,
Guys.
Bill, no.
Hey,
Tully, you on the phones early, huh? Tully's on the phones early, baby.
Shefty, no.
Does Tully have 2 phones?
This guy.
The 2 phones and the glasses. Whoa, all right.
You gotta have
This
your
guy.
phone.
He does have to have his phone. This man's going to be making draft day trades for sure. KPO808 All-Star Crew. What's up, KP? Guys, how we all doing tonight, huh? You guys ready to make some picks? What are we doing? You guys ready? You're studying? Come on.
Oh, dude. The research. Endless research.
Oh, my God. I did so much research, man.
I listened to so many podcasts.
Bits.
So many podcasts on 2x speed. So many.
Dude, I may have just did like maybe an hour and a half of research, and I was like, I think I'm good. If there are any draft day trades, I'm fucked.
You got who has the premium draft subscription? I'm assuming it's Tully. He got that PFF.
Probably. Tully's probably got the PFF
I
subscription.
tried. I wasn't gonna.
Tully's got
for
the
it,
athletic subscription.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I'd see myself being an athletic guy.
100%.
Not athletic as an athlete.
Oh, well, I mean, that we all were assuming that you weren't that. I mean, that was
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm fucking kidding. So, I mean, like, the first 2 picks, kind of like, everybody's saying those are kind of like givens for the most part. So, what we thinking? I mean, like, we got those first 2 picks, right? They're kind of givens, and the draft really starts at 3. At least that's what I've been hearing. Now, we also have some insider info from our own local professional, okay? Now, he's got a lot of information. He knows the players. And I think he's got a little something to say about them, okay? Let me go talk to Aaron real quick.
What's up, guys? Corey told me that you're doing a mock draft tonight and streaming it and producing it, so I figured I would tap in with you guys and share some of my predictions and thoughts on these first round selections. So first off, I guess I'll start at the quarterback position. I'm sure this is going to be a big topic of discussion tonight. I think Justin Fields is getting disrespected throughout this draft process. I'm not buying into the Zach Wilson hype. Definitely not the Trey Lance hype or the Mac Jones hype. Zach Wilson, I think he can be a good quarterback. He does have impressive arm talent, but everyone's really drooling over his arm when, he can make some off-balance throws. He can throw across his body, but I don't think the arm strength is close to Justin Fields or really even to that of like a Kellen Mond. So I'm not really buying into that hype. For me, it goes Lawrence, Fields, Mac Jones, Zach Wilson, and Lance in last, maybe even with Kellen Mond ahead of him. At the receiver position, I like Rashod Bateman a lot. I think Rashod Bateman is as slept on as anyone in this draft. I have Waddle at the top of my receivers, but Rashod Bateman, I think he can have a similar breakthrough to a guy like Odell did in the league. He may not be as dynamic of a player, but I know Odell was overshadowed by a couple other receivers. I think he went 3rd in his draft. I think Bateman's going to be very good. Like I said, Waddle, I think I have him at number 1. He has as close to Tyreek Hill speed as anything that I've seen, so I think he's going to be a star pretty much right away. Defensively, Caleb Farley, corner. I like him a lot. I think he's 6'2", 6'3", with good speed. I know he's got health concerns, but I think Farley's a dog. I think he'll be very good. Outside of that, I'm not really sure. Another sleeper guy I like is Quincy Roche from Miami. Originally played at Temple. Yeah, a little biased. And he transferred to Miami. The guy has as much production over the last 3 years as any edge rusher in the draft. So I like Quincy Roche a lot. I know I'm spewing a little bit here, but yeah, those are my thoughts on these guys. Not buying into the Zach Wilson hype. Justin Fields, number 2 for me. Rashod Bateman, don't sleep on him. And let's not gas up Jamar Chase or Kyle Pitts too much. Rashod Bateman, Jaylen Waddle, just as good. So, yeah, those are my thoughts. Hope you guys have a good time tonight. I'm excited to watch.
So I liked what Aaron had to say about Waddle, because that's where a lot of the mocks have who the Eagles are picking. So I'm fine with that if that's his number 1 wideout. What are you guys thinking?
Good luck getting Waddle in Philadelphia. That's all I gotta say.
For sure.
Because it ain't gonna happen. Y'all better trade up. Y'all had the spot.
Yeah, you traded down.
Y'all messed up.
Yeah.
It's tough luck. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I mean, like, you know, it could happen. A lot of people have him falling to 12. Him and Devonta Smith. If you could get one of the two, if I could get one of the two, I'll be happy. But yeah, I kind of.
Where are you picking, Ethan?
Well, I'm picking. We picked 12. The Eagles pick. I'm picking.
Oh, so
I'm
it's
picking
we now.
4. Yeah, baby. I'm picking 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, and 32, baby. Where are you picking, Tully?
Oh, do I have to rip these off? So I got pick 2. New York Jets. Ever heard of them? Pick 7, the Detroit Lions. I have the New York Giants at pick 11. The New England Patriots, pick 15. The Washington football team, pick 19. I have the New York Jets again at lucky number 23. Pick 27, Baltimore Ravens. And pick 31, your Kansas City Chiefs.
So were there any other surprises from what Aaron said that stood out to you guys? Bateman, he's big on Bateman, right? That's
I'm
his name?
surprised
Bateman?
he said that he has Lance possibly behind Kellen Mond.
Yeah.
Kellen Mond's more a veteran and he played in the FBS, but I don't know. The FCS has worked out a few times.
Yeah, I mean that North Dakota State program, like they just win, right? So I think they should be considered an FBS team. I think the school just knows that building a dynasty in the FCS will just keep you more relevant than, you know, going to FBS and not being, you know, a top dog would. So they have a good program up there.
North Dakota State, they produced the Super Bowl champion for that Philadelphia Eagles team.
Who was that? I don't remember. Nick
I don't know. I think it's on the Colts now. All right, guys. So the other thing we have as well is we had a very special someone give us a little phone call, give us a little chatting up about, you know, the draft day. Okay, he came, you know, gave us a little pep talk. I think it's time we show that. So I want to give a nice little shout out to my guy Dean Blandino for coming in here and talking to us about some picks. Dean, you're on.
Hey, the one and only Papa Pepper. This is an honor for me. This is an honor.
Hey, what's up, Dean?
I know you're doing a mock draft coming up for the NFL draft.
I heard you have some pick suggestions for me. Let me have it.
Number one's easy, right? Trevor Lawrence. We're going Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence. The Jets just traded Sam Darnold. I think that's an easy pick. I think they're going Zach Wilson. Then it gets interesting, right? The Niners trade up, give up a lot of draft capital to move up to number 3. They're taking a quarterback. You don't move up, give up that much to take a non-quarterback. So who's it going to be? Hearing a lot of different opinions. This idea that they're moving up to take Mac Jones, that could be, right? Does he fit in Kyle Shanahan's system? Who would have thought Mac Jones would have been the number 3 pick? But go back to Joe Burrow. Prior to the 2019 season, Joe Burrow wasn't the number 1 pick. He wasn't probably even a top 10 pick. He had transferred from Ohio State to LSU and obviously had a ridiculous season. He was the number 1 overall pick. So maybe it is Mac Jones. I think it's between Mac Jones and Trey Lance. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking it could be Trey Lance. I don't know. Just the measurables, the raw talent, the ceiling. I think Mac Jones has the higher floor, but Trey Lance has the higher ceiling. Then at number 4, I'm thinking Atlanta goes, and a lot of people, maybe it's a quarterback. Maybe I'm thinking Kyle Pitts. What a interesting draft prospect at tight end. But is he a tight end? Is he a receiver? He's a matchup nightmare. And so maybe Kyle Pitts is the 4th pick. Then you go to Cincinnati at 5. Then I think you got to protect Joe Burrow. I think you go Penei.
Thank you for helping out, Dean. I appreciate the insight. I think I know who I'm going to pick now, so why don't we get the draft friggity started, shall we?
A lot of insightful stuff from Dean Blandino. All of his wisdom got me nice and hyped up and ready for this draft. And now we're getting in the first pick. Now the time has come. We've seen what the insiders have to say. Speaking of which, we have our very own insider, Zeromon12. If you guys are familiar with Adam Schefter, Zeromon's like Adam Schefter, but if Adam Schefter took like a ton of steroids, if he took like a ton of steroids and was just like constantly just tapping away on his phone. Just like fastest fingers in the West. Okay.
That loud keyboard.
That nice loud keyboard.
Like
see
he's
how
on a
fast his fingers
typewriter.
go? Now imagine Zeromon's fingers like 5 times faster. Not a joke. He's going to be in the chat. He's going to be talking to you guys. As you can see, he's already been in the chat and very
Big shout
briefly.
out.
Sources
Big
close
shout
to me.
out,
Jacksonville. Big shout out to Zeromon. A lot of you know Zeromon in the chat as a mod, as a friend. Comes in the chat all the time. Is always in the chat. Tonight, he's our NFL insider. He's the one that you guys will report to in the chat when you want to just keep up with the chat. That's who you're going to look at. Okay, guys, I think it's time we close in on the first pick of our Papa Pepper mock draft extravaganza. Okay.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, brother.
And the first pick, Jacksonville Jaguars. Who are we picking? Guys, Sambo?
It's about that time.
Sambo? What do we? Who we picking here, huh? We got a little something. Okay. And I hear the pick is in.
Yes, sir.
I
With
hear
the
that
first
pick.
pick, I made the hardest pick in this draft. It's Trevor Lawrence.
You really
Trevor
did.
Lawrence to the Jaguars. He's been the number 1 ideally for probably since he came into college, and now it's time for him to show what he's got.
So you got Trevor Lawrence going one. That's a big surprise. I'm sure everybody is shocked to hear that Trevor Lawrence went number 1. Now his highlight reel is insane. Brandon, what you think?
I got a question.
Okay.
He had a little SI article come out soon. He talking about, I don't care if I win Super Bowls and I don't care about, this and that. A lot of non-football guy talk. Does that concern you?
Talking to me or to?
I'm talking to the man who made the
To
pick.
the GM.
Urban
the
Meyer.
GM.
I would like to say that some athletes who are privileged don't necessarily need to be they need to have that chip on their shoulder per se. They kind of they grow up pretty wealthy and have everything they need handed to them, so but I think he'll be all right. He'll be all right in the system, a new coach, new quarterback, so they kind of can grow together. It's not something to yeah.
There's not a ton of weapons on that Jacksonville offense. You think he's gonna have a little trouble just like finding his rhythm out there?
I think they're not worried about him. I think they come in day one thinking that's their franchise, so they're going to be very patient. It's not like other quarterbacks who may have a year or 2, maybe 3 tops. He has his full contract. They're definitely going to keep him through at least the 4th year, so they're going to be patient.
I think
sure.
I think the weapons are underrated actually in Jacksonville. James Robinson's a good running back. They just signed Marvin Jones. Chark if he could stay healthy. Re-sign their left. They're probably gonna give him a lot in the draft as well. So I think weapons wise, I think he's gonna be all right.
Yeah, I think it's key, you know, behind Trevor Lawrence, obviously, it's what do they do the rest of the draft? We're only doing round 1, but, like, it's always interesting to see the pick after the franchise player, right? Like, if you go back in history, like, how are you going to set that guy up for success? So I think whoever has Jacksonville's second pick would be very interesting.
Okay. That's a lot of insight on Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars, who I think Trevor Lawrence is going to have a long, healthy career down in Jacksonville. I think he's finally going to be the quarterback that they've been looking for quite some time.
I think it's so interesting because he's that player that's been the surefire number 1 forever, and so many times those guys work out. So I think it's just going to be interesting because they say he has it all, right? He can make every throw, he could see the game like no one else can. And he has like so much experience between playing every year in college and like every year in high school. So I think he could just read defenses better than any other prospect right now.
That's very true. And now I'm hearing, I got word in my ear, that the second pick is now in. You heard that correctly. The New York Jets have just made their selection. And it is going to be Justin Fields.
Woo!
Guys.
Wow.
I mean, first of all, this graphic's insane. I just want to appreciate this a little bit. Holy Toledo. Now, what are we thinking? Second pick?
Yeah,
that's a little shock. A little bit of shock here.
I'm just gonna hand this off to Mr. Fields. Wear with pride. You're gonna be the franchise quarterback for I'd say decades to come. Let's say decades. I just like. I know the consensus is going to be Zach Wilson, but I just think the Jets have lacked a playmaker for so long. And, like, Justin Fields he's that guy. I don't know why he's falling on so many boards, but, like, he's just so accurate. I mean, against Clemson in the semifinal, he completed 78% of his passes. 78%. And he wasn't playing scrubs. This was the semifinal of the national championship. Yeah, he didn't play that well against Alabama, but he was still leading rusher and leading passer in that game. He's just someone the Jets have been, like, lacking forever. Like, no, I love Joe Namath. He won the Super Bowl, but the Jets have not had a real franchise quarterback ever, man. And I just think, like, with Fields, too, he was a top baseball prospect, and I think that's so unique because guys like Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, Jameis, I mean, Kyler Murray, like, they were all elite baseball players, right? And they're all great quarterbacks, so talented. The beauty of playing two sports and not, like, focusing on one sport your whole life, like, he can make throws that no one else can because if you think about it, he was a shortstop, right? And what do shortstops do? They throw from awkward positions. They throw on the run. I just think Justin Fields is going to make some plays that will be unlike anything that Zach Wilson could do for them. So that's why it's my pick.
Okay.
Hey, Pepper.
You win? Yeah. What's up?
Can I rant a little bit? I know this is Papa Pepper Twitch, and I just
please do.
See, I don't know if anyone sees this little Ohio State helmet
We
back
have
here. So
we have the Brandon McDaniel moment. Actually,
Well,
I think that we had that queued up. You got like a minute or something?
Oh yeah, hey, I'll keep it short. Justin Fields is a dog. I'm tired of the hate. The man can play. Look, he never lost a Big Ten game. Second best conference in college. His 2 games he struggled in this year, it was 6-5 games, no rhythm, no anything, no coordination the whole year. They said it was canceled. He never stopped. This work ethic thing is nonsense. This kid's a dog. He can play. We saw what he did against Trevor Lawrence. 6 touchdowns. Trevor Lawrence didn't know what hit him. They couldn't stop him. Clemson had a top 3 defense. It's been killing me, this whole thing. This kid can play. I'm tired of he can get coached up, and he'll get that hopefully from Saleh and LaFleur in New York.
Yeah, I think you're spot on. I was seeing some mocks where he fell to 24 for the Steelers, and I thought that was crazy.
What?
Yeah, it's insane. But
What a
before we
steal
get to the
that'd be. Oh
next pick, we have Zero Mon's big board after these 2 selections have been made. Oh, I'm sorry, they're still here.
That's a big board.
We have his big
That's
board.
Big board.
A guy named
Big.
Fry? Thanks for the follow, guy named Brian. Hey, this is a big, big, big board, all right? Zero Mon's big board for the players in this draft who are potentially going to be drafted today. And like I said, Zero Mon's the guy, okay? What he says goes. These are going to be the guys that are drafted. You're seeing these names. All that matters is the number that's going to be next to them when they get drafted, okay? And now, I think I got word in my ear that pick number 3 has just been called. Am I hearing this correctly? Oh, yes, we do, baby. Zach Wilson. So the third pick is Zach Wilson. Brandon, once this beautiful graphic is over.
Right guy in the chat.
Once this beautiful graphic's over, why don't you elaborate on Zach Wilson a little bit?
Zach Wilson, man. I mean, look, I'm a Fields and Lawrence guy over with Zach Wilson, but this kid can play, man. Like, I was trying to hate on him. This kid can play. He can make all the throws. I agree with Aaron. I don't think he has a stronger arm than Lance, Fields, or Lawrence. He has a strong arm, but I think he's the most explosive arm when it comes to, I'm 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage off of one leg. I'm going to make a stupid throw. He's the guy. And I think Shanahan's going to get him going. I mean, BYU, 49ers, they have a little connection. I think he would love if Wilson was there, even if Fields isn't there. So Zach Wilson, hopefully he could follow in Steve Young's footsteps and become the next 49er great.
I like the analysis. And the Niners have been looking for a quarterback. Have been talking about looking for a quarterback for the better part of 2 years now. They haven't been satisfied with what they have. They're going out and getting a quarterback right now.
So I was going to say I want to chime in here. I guess the reasoning why, the consensus in the real NFL has been Wilson's going to go to the Jets, right? My one knock on him compared to Justin Fields was the level of competition. Like, last year BYU didn't really play much of anybody, and the best team they played was Coastal Carolina, who they still lost to. So I just think level of competition really was where I weighed this, between Fields and Wilson and who performed better against, the level of opponents. So
that's fair.
What I wanted to chime in with.
That's a fair pick. That's a fair choice. Hey, it's your pick. You can pick whatever the fuck you want. I mean, like, if you want Justin Fields at 1, pick Justin Fields at 1, If you want an alignment at 1, it's your pick. Let's do it. Come on. But I'm starting to get word in my ear now that pick number 4 has been called. And the Atlanta Falcons are selecting Kyle Pitts.
Good pick.
Now, this is my pick. This was my selection. I'm going to tell you why I picked Kyle Pitts. 1, because I wanted the Eagles to get him, number 1, when they were sitting at 6. I was like, please, let him fall. Let him fall to 6. I would love it. Number 2, he might just be the best player in the draft, right? He might just be the best player in the draft. Yeah. And you put Kyle Pitts in that offense. I mean, that's just a stacked offense. Yeah, Julio's getting a little bit older, but Kyle's kind of stepping up a little bit. You get another versatile playmaker in that offense who can play wide receiver, who can play tight end, and he's also a great blocker. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's all I have to say about that because you guys know more than me. But
hey, Kyle Pitts, man, he's, Calvin Johnson length, not as fast but close for a tight end.
Yeah.
Like you said, put him in that 6'6". Yeah, he's a freak.
Big.
I mean, what can you say? He's a freak. Big. When Julio, he's gonna be amazing with Julio. And then when Julio leaves, hey, he's so versatile. I would not be surprised. You're lining him up at receiver on the edge. That's what he can do.
So
I think he's.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Question to Pep real quick.
Yeah.
What do you think about the fact that they're picking so high, and usually you would take a quarterback at this time in the draft?
Well,
as opposed to somebody, like Pitts, even though he might be, the most talented guy, wouldn't you think Matt Ryan's only coming on the last couple of years of his career, get ready for the next guy?
I agree, and I thought about that too, but I made this selection with understanding that 3 quarterbacks have already been taken, and probably the 3 best quarterbacks in this draft have already been taken. So, are you going to mortgage your future on a project like Trey Lance or Mac Jones? I mean, they could be great, but I mean, you got a great player right here in Kyle Pitts. I mean, this is a player that you're going to expect that he walks on the field, he's going to be great. Now, maybe your record's the same next year. I mean, I don't think a tight end's going to change your record, right? You're probably going to have a similar pick next year, which means you can go back and reassess and maybe try to get that quarterback of the future. Because quite honestly, I mean, think about it too. Now, I'm not making comparisons here, okay? Don't twist me up here. I'm not making comparisons, but we just saw a 40-plus-year-old man win a Super Bowl this year. Now, Matt Ryan's not Tom Brady, but he's mid-30s. He's probably, and the way he plays, he's not running around. He's not taking a lot of hits, really. I mean, he takes hits, but he's not running around. He's not using his legs that much. He's a pocket passer. He could last a few more years in this league playing at a decent level. And he might have some hollow stats, but they're stats.
Agreed. I'm all for Pitts because I think he, especially for Atlanta, with Julio on the outside, Calvin Ridley, I think they would be dumb not to take Pitts. But just wanted to play devil's advocate.
Love the pick.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Dude, I think Pitts is like a second coming of Travis Kelce, but with a catch radius that's insane. This guy has he's 6'6", like we said. He's gonna go up and get every ball, but also he's that big, but his hands amazing. Like he was absorbing like catches that were just unreal at Florida. So I think he's a his talent.
I think so too. And I'm hearing word again that the 5th pick for the Cincinnati Bengals is now in, and it seems like Joe Burrow is about to get some help on that offensive line.
Yes, sir.
Penei Sewell.
I think it only makes sense, right? He got hurt last year. He scared the Bengals real quick, so you got to go get the best offensive lineman out there.
I agree totally. I agree that he is definitely the best offensive lineman out there, and I say that because I looked at a lot of mock drafts where people had him, and he was the first one. So yeah,
he's an athletic offensive lineman. They say he's raw. I think it's overblown. This kid can play. Joe Burrow needs him, and I think he's gonna be a Hall of Famer. To be honest, I think he's gonna be the best left tackle in 2-3 years. In my opinion, so
I think
good pick.
Yeah, at 19, I mean, you're getting a guy that's so young, so like moldable at that position, but also just like an unreal talent, right? And for Joe, I think you mentioned it. Like Joe Burrow needs offensive line help. The man was running for his life last year. Like I think you couldn't have gone wrong if you got him someone to make plays with him, but also I think protecting him for. Hopefully, these two could play together for the next 10, 15 years and lock down that O-line for Joe Burrow and just hopefully bring the Bengals some kind of playoff success. That's what they're looking for,
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, you got a young left tackle that gets to grow with a young quarterback. And that's a match made in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, it sounds like I have someone in my ear here. Hold on, folks. I'm hearing some things in my ear. Hold on.
I think I need to get on the phone here.
Well.
Hey, Ms. Belchick?
I don't have
it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my pick. It's my
pick.
No. Okay.
No way. No.
Let's see.
No way.
It's Mr. McDaniel's pick.
With the Miami Dolphins, we had to go down to Woodbridge, Virginia, and we're gonna make a little celebrity guest pick. So let's see what we got.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hi, my name's Laila, Uncle V's niece, and with the 6 picks in the draft, the Miami Dolphins select Jamar Chase.
There you have it, folks. The celebrity pick, Jamar Chase, is the 6th pick of the Miami Dolphins. Now for Zero Mon, that's gotta be great. Getting
With the sauce.
Jamar Chase on the outside for him. Oh baby.
Jamar, first I want to say thank you to my little niece. I owe her. I had to buy her a little tent. I had to buy her some stickers. So I owe her some stuff for pulling that for us. But Jamar Chase, man, he was the best receiver last year. He didn't play this 2 years ago. He didn't play this last season, but I mean, who was was he the rookie? Now I'm free. No, almost rookie of the year, Justin Jefferson. Guess what? He was the number 2 to Jamar Chase. He wasn't even the number 1. Jamar Chase, he killed a first round corner, AJ Terrell, in the national championship. I mean, the guy, he's just good, man. Like, I mean, most complete receiver, explosive, makes every catch. I mean, I think he's also the safest receiving option, and that's even over Kyle Pitts in my opinion. I don't think he can bust. So
he's got the highest ceiling for you out of the pass catchers in this draft, you think?
I definitely think so. I think I like him more than Kyle Pitts, but I think Kyle Pitts has the higher ceiling for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy, like, he don't underestimate it. He has a high ceiling, and he's a baller. He's safe.
Yeah.
Tua misses by an inch. This guy's gonna get it. So.
Well, how much? That was going to be my next question. How much do you think this helps Tua in his growth?
Man, I mean, Devontae Parker's good. He can't stay on the field, and then Preston Williams can't stay. He couldn't stay on the field last year. Like he he's gonna help, man. He's gonna be there. If you can add the other two, it'll be even better. So Miami's definitely building something crazy down there. So I hopefully Tua can have a nice sophomore year.
I agree. I think Tua's gonna love having Jamar Chase.
Chase could be a guy that'll help keep Tua starting there in Miami, and I think you mentioned if Pitts has the highest ceiling, maybe Jamar Chase has the highest floor. Like, I think, like you said, he's going to come in, start day one, and just be a difference maker for that offense.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, they definitely need some weapons out there, and like they've been saying, they're giving Tua everything he can get in terms of weapons so that they can see if he's their guy. That's what I think.
I think so too.
No one wants to pick up the phone for the next pick, or
I tried to wheel and deal.
You got something?
I'm Minnesota. I'm trying to move up. I don't know
Denver's
how.
on the phone too.
I don't know how you're feeling in Detroit.
Oh, baby.
Oh, was that you hung up on before?
Yeah,
My phone was
it's like
disconnected.
that. It's like that. I
Just happened to cut the cord.
I thought the thing with the service wasn't up. I was like,
oh no, the dial tone was for a reason.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
it's cutthroat in Detroit. What can I tell you? Dan Campbell,
Man.
he runs a tight ship.
Taking out kneecaps, man.
Well, it looks like the pick might be staying with Detroit, and it seems like that pick is now in. And I think we got it's another quarterback off the board. It's gonna be Trey Lance, ladies and gentlemen. The project. Oh baby.
Well, guess what that project's getting? An
What's that
A
project getting?
grade. A grade. This kid has all of the tools. He's another Josh Allen, another Cam Newton. Big arm, big legs. He can make the second level throws. I think he's gonna be one of those guys. If you can improve his accuracy at the next level, he's gonna pan out. And I think the key thing here for the Lions is they got rid of Stafford, right? They're starting fresh. They have Goff. Listen, Lance could sit behind Goff for a year. We'll do it old school. We'll throw it back. He doesn't have to start as a rookie. And I think you could just learn from that veteran, guy in Goff, and hopefully, the Lions can have someone that they see as a new hope. Because, like we mentioned with the Bengals, the Lions just no playoff success there in so long. You just got to give those fans some hope. So I think a guy like Trey Lance, like some of the throws you see him making here on the highlights are just unreal. So his arm is unreal. His legs are unreal. He's going to make that offense click.
I like the pick. Now, I want to ask you now, he's been touted as kind of the project guy of the draft. He's got maybe the lowest floor, but arguably the highest ceiling. Yeah. So where do you have him ranked out of the quarterbacks coming out? Yeah, I mean, he's the fourth quarterback selected, but where do you personally have him out of those top quarterbacks? And then where do you think he can go like rankings wise? Do you think he could be the next big thing?
So I would say he might be the fifth quarterback behind. I would actually put him behind Mac Jones, but I think Detroit needs to swing for the fences sometimes. I think they just have missed so many times that if they could get a guy like Trey Lance that's just becomes what he hopefully can be, he'd be transformative for that franchise. And it would just be, it'd mean a lot to the city of Detroit, to be honest. I think Mac Jones would kind of similarly be another Stafford in the sense where he's more the, mental game manager, just getting the ball where it needs to go, but maybe not, making those big plays downfield.
It's a fair assessment.
Does Detroit have the infrastructure to develop a Trey Lance?
That's a good question.
I mean,
that's a good point, man. That's a good point.
I like Trey Lance. I think he has upset. I just don't like the fit in Detroit, man, because Goff's already going to get killed this year. He lost both of his starting receivers. I was thinking you might go one of the Alabama receivers there. But, I mean, Anthony Lynn, he does not get enough credit for what he did with Justin Herbert. He is the OC, so hopefully he translates that to
without
Detroit.
a doubt. Yeah.
Good assessment. Seems like we have the next pick. The Carolina Panthers pick is in. Carolina Panthers, you may remember, have just traded for Sam Darnold from the Jets, which obviously allowed the Jets to go out and draft a quarterback themselves. Damn. What are the Jets gonna do? I mean, what are the Panthers gonna do now that they've just traded for a quarterback? Go out and they're going to shore up that offensive line, guys. They're going to go out and they're going to shore up that offensive line with the second best offensive lineman in this draft. I think, based on the mock drafts, that's where they had him. But I mean, you win games in the trenches. Offensive line, defensive line, so important in the game. The Panthers, looking at their stats, I mean, their rushing offense and their rushing offense, it wasn't great. You need a great rushing offense to free up that space on the outsides for a guy like Sam Darnold. You get a great offensive line in front of you. Give yourself some time. Give Sam some time. Give your running back some room. I think with this pick they'll be able to do something like that.
It's a good pick, man. He I was hoping he fell for some of my other teams a little bit, but nah, man. He everyone points to the game against Ohio State when he played Chase Young. He had a really good game. He the only thing that worries me about him is I don't know if he's a true tackle. Could be a guard. But, I mean, that's also not fully a bad thing because he's versatile. So if you got an injury down, bam, I'll play over here. I'll play over here. I think he has that in him. So, and he has the NBA lineage with his dad. So there's some athleticism there. So, it's a good pick for sure.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, this kid came into Northwestern, the Pat Fitzgerald's program that he's building up over there, and he started every game at right tackle as a freshman. Then moved over to left tackle, so we know he could play both tackle positions, maybe move into the interior. Some people even saying he could play center. So, I mean, you need flexibility on your offensive line. You know, guys go down throughout the year. You're going to have to plug and play, but it's one of those position groups that you'd love to have too many good players because you never know what's going to happen on your O-line. And he's also just, I think he's a good run blocker, which will help Saquon as well as, Danny Dimes. Because they need a lot of help there. They have an offense that could, go off, but without the right protection, you're not going to run any good plays.
Exactly. That was my thought process, too. Now, before I go any further, we had someone in the chat, Zero Man, I believe, redeemed random NFL fact. The random NFL fact that I'm going to give chat today is the largest point spread in NFL history came when the Denver Broncos were favored by 26.5 over the Jacksonville Jaguars in Week 2 of 2013. But the Jags covered, falling 35-19. That was the largest point spread in NFL history. 26 and a half. That's a lot. For those of you that don't know. That is a lot. I mean, it is the largest. I just said that, so I mean, you probably gathered that from that, but it's a lot. Culprit. You gonna do me like that? How you gonna? What did I do? Culprit. I'm sorry. I love you. Also, guys, one thing as well. We're coming up on pick number 9. After pick 10, we're gonna do the giveaway. Broncos are my team. Hey, man. Broncos are your team. I'm sorry to hear that. After pick 10, we're going to do the giveaway. So make sure, the rules of this giveaway is just make sure you're active in the chat within the last 15 minutes of the giveaway. So the giveaway happens after pick 10. Bet on it happening within the next 15 minutes or so. So if you've been active in chat from now until then, you're golden. You're great. And the first thing that's going is the hat. Your favorite team's hat will get you a hat. Sound good, everybody? Also, in my ear right now, trade! Guys, we have a trade. We have our first trade of the night. What? Now I have to look at what the trade is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm coming up. I'm coming up.
Brandon, you traded your pick?
I traded the 14th pick, Minnesota, to come up.
To number 9?
Thank you, GM Erwin.
Yes, sir. Moving down, they
Coming
took
up
my
to-
guy Trey Lance, so I had to go back down. Get some more picks for the future.
That's a smart pick. All right, well, at pick number 9, what are you thinking there? What are you thinking, sir? What are we? I'm hearing the pick might be in. Actually, I'm hearing that pick might be in, and it is at pick number 9. Mac Jones. Mac Jones has been selected, and he will be the next quarterback potentially for the Minnesota Vikings. Oh,
Mac
Jones. Mac Jones. Mac Jones. All right. Brandon, why did you trade up to get Mac Jones?
You know, I can't have Kirk Cousins throw for 90 yards to start the season again. I'm sorry, man. I can't let it happen. I don't know if Mac Jones the guy, but hey, I'm not gonna watch it happen again. And there's too many good receivers. You know, Justin Jefferson's too good for that. Thielen's still too good for that. Irv Smith Jr., a guy who hasn't. Dalvin Cook. There's too many weapons. We need to try something new. I'm getting Mac Jones. He's playing day one. Day one. Playing day one. Most efficient quarterback passing season ever.
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying I'm a Mac Jones guy.
I don't think you are a Mac Jones guy from everything that we've talked about.
You know, we don't have to get into all that. But
best available, right? Is that what you're saying?
But I'm not a Kirk Cousins guy. So there it is. I went to get him.
Okay. Now, this prompts the question. I mean, they obviously have Kirk Cousins. What's going to happen now with Kirk Cousins? You projecting just he's going to be the backup? Are they going to trade him?
He can compete. He can compete into the offseason. He'll probably lose, or we'll force him to lose. There's going to be a quarterback injury. We'll trade him to whoever needs a quarterback. There you go. Kirk Cousins.
Okay.
That's our plan.
So Cousins is going to compete with Mac Jones. Okay.
Yeah.
So they got Mac Jones coming in right away. You're our guy, Kirk Cousins.
Oh, he's day one.
He's day one. Kirk Cousins, we gave you that money, but you got to show if you're worth it now.
I think the thing with Mac Jones too is like he's just not the athletic type that I guess is the modern quarterback coming out of college that you're looking forward to run the RPO. But Mac Jones is like that mental, heady guy, almost like Brady. Like he's just gonna read it, get it in and out, and dink and dunk West Coast offense. But yeah, there's a lot of scouts that seem to like just the way he can read the game and mentally. Take it in and spit it out. So
They said he has fast eyes. That's what Steve Sarkisian. He's a processor, which is a funny word that's been getting thrown around this draft process. But they said that they gave him at Alabama. They didn't think that he was going to take as many concepts they threw at him the way he did. And he had a Joe Burrow statistic level season. This last college year.
Almost like a dad bod Tom Brady. But Tom Brady also had a dad bod coming out, so maybe Mac Jones will get on the TB12.
and character issues might be a concern because we got a little couple arrests, but they don't bring it up too much. But we don't have to say nothing about that.
They don't seem to bring that up at all. But all right, so we got 5 quarterbacks off the board in the first 9 picks. I just want to point out we haven't had a defensive player taken yet. And that leads us to pick number 10, which I believe has just been selected. The Dallas Cowboys, ladies and gentlemen. America's team, they can go fuck themselves. But America's team! Patrick Surtain, the first defensive player off the board. Brandon, I believe this was you again.
Hey, I'm trying to get in this top 10. I'm picking in this top 10.
All right.
What'd you give up?
Believe it or
what'd you give up to get him?
Well, Dallas. No, the Minnesota we gave up about 400 first-round picks to go get Mac Jones. So, but no, Patrick Surtain, man, he's I don't want to say this as a diss. I think he's the safest cornerback. Now, my number 1 corner, our insider said at the beginning, is Caleb Farley. I think he's the best corner. But he did just have a back injury in a season he did not play. And I think Dallas needs help day one. And I think he's the guy. You throw him in, Diggs on the other side. Now your secondary is like, okay, we're gonna match up against people obviously Ethan's team's not gonna throw on him. New York, I don't know where they're gonna go. So it's gonna be tough. They need to build that defense. Defense was terrible. So, and they needed a starter to play week 1. So that's why I went Surtain.
They do. Once they lost Byron Jones, that secondary just lost all its luster.
Yeah.
And now they get to start building it up again. If
you like Carlton Davis, I think he has a little Carlton Davis in him. I think he has more upside than Carlton Davis, but he's gonna be good, man. I don't think I don't think this is a guy who's gonna bust, and I think that's what they need. So
pause.
Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy, we're about to bust.
I gotta watch that word in this. I forgot what screen we're in.
So someone's gotta drop that sub.
I gotta watch it.
Someone gonna drop that sub, drop that follow. You're gonna get it in our ear. Oh man! All right, so the first defensive player is now off the board, and it's a cornerback. Interesting. Dallas Cowboys trying to bolster that defense to stop Jalen Hurts. I see. All right. So now that we've selected the first 10 picks, it is time for the giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give you 30 seconds or so. Again, pop in the chat if you haven't been in the chat the last 15 minutes or so. Pop in the chat to become eligible for this giveaway. We're going to do it in 30 seconds. And then we're going to roll it, and then whoever's picked gets a hat, okay? And then it's your favorite team's hat. We'll buy it for you. You can see it right here. The giveaways, we got our favorite team's hat. The next one that's coming after pick 20 is going to be favorite team's jersey. Again, it's a jersey. It's not a jersey. I'm a broke bitch. Don't get any ideas. And then the third one is Madden 20 after the 30th pick. Or, Madden 21 after the 30th pick. And we are currently rolling the die here. Rolling the die on it.
I'm drum rolling.
You're gonna do a drum. I did this. I don't know what this was, but I started doing it, and now I'm doing it really fast.
Now I'm doing Nick Cannon. I'm playing on the other drum.
Egan the Dark Knight, you've just won yourself a hat.
Deserving.
Oh, I forgot to put some in the chat. There you go. Egan won the hat. Egan, I'll message you after this thing. Big shout out to Egan. Egan always in the chat, always gifting subs, always being the best mod, being one of the best mods.
That's a guy who deserves it.
That is a guy who deserves it. This guy deserves all of the giveaways. Egan, congratulations on winning your hat. I will talk to you afterwards. We can figure out what hat you want, and I'll get it for you, homie.
Does it ever weird you out that Eakin might be like alternate universe Ethan?
I've never thought of it like that before, and now I'm not gonna be able to unthink it. Is that a word? Unthink? Unthink's not a word, right? Like,
it is now.
Don't ask me.
That's not a word. I don't think unthink is a word. They're putting rigged in the chat. What do you mean it's rigged? What you mean?
Yeah, show him the dice. Show him the dice.
Come on. Unbelievable. Nightbot picked it. It's unbelievable. Unthinkable. Rigged. Stop it.
It is rigged.
Okay. Guys, we're coming on pick number 11 here, I believe. Which should be the New York Giants. Now,
the New
York Giants. New York Giants, they flat out, they just have not been good over the last, 5, 6, 7 years. I don't know. They got nice young talent, Saquon Barkley, though. Guy can really carry. You see the thighs on that guy? Now, he's out of Penn State. Where's the next pick coming from? Maybe a little hint. A little hint. Keep it top.
Oh, that's tease, folks.
That was a little bit of a tease. That is Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons. I said Mike. I stuttered. Micah Parsons. He's from like 20 minutes away from me. It's crazy.
Hey, that's
I'm
my
sucking
pick.
On water.
Micah Parsons.
That is your pick.
Yeah. Should I talk about it?
Yeah, go ahead. Go talk about it. Yeah, go ahead. Go enjoy. Go ahead. Have fun there, Tully.
All right, Micah Parsons, like sideline to sideline guy, just he's gonna find you. Like you could run, you can hide, but Micah Parsons is gonna find you. That's what I've noticed from watching. I don't know, like 60 seconds of highlight tape. The guy's just gonna run and find you. He's a freak athlete at the linebacker position, and to be honest, when the Giants were winning, you could talk as much as you want about Eli making these crazy good plays, but their identity was always defense, and the Giants have been missing that defensive like stalwart and like guy that just makes plays on defense and disrupts things, right? So I think Micah Parsons at the next level is just going to be that guy. He plays sideline to sideline, like I said, pure athlete, and he's just gonna. I think he's also going to be like he's going to play that like typical like middle linebacker, make plays all around the field. But I think he's going to be a real wild card if it comes to like they want to rush him off the edge or rush him straight up the middle. Like he's just going to disrupt offenses, and that's kind of what the Giants have been missing for a long, long time.
He's a problem.
Definitely.
He's a problem. He watch one game if you guys are into it. Watch him versus Buffalo in the bowl game. I mean, it was ridiculous. I mean, I don't know. He had like 14, 15 tackles. He was everywhere. He had like fumble recoveries, forced fumbles. I mean, he's everything. He's a freak. Like he said, he's a freak at the position. He can. I think he could pass rush a little bit too. I think he's gonna get utilized a lot in the pass rush game. But there is one thing. There is one thing about him, and we joked about Mac Jones, but I'm gonna say it for him. He has a little weird character issue. Now, there's some weird. He was into some weird hazing of his teammate. They brought up. I don't want to bring up the coach's name, but it's a. Let's say it's not a famous Penn State coach, infamous Penn State coach. When they were hazing him and stuff like that. So he's kind of weird. We heard about fights in the locker room and stuff like that. So that I actually have a little bit of a concern when it comes to that. I mean, I think he's gonna get it together. When you're around grown men, usually you start acting like a grown man. I think a little bit of it is immaturity, but there was some weird stuff happening at Penn State that it's nothing new. But
I was about to say, when isn't there weird stuff happening at Penn State? I mean, that is nothing new. I think that's a great pick, Micah Parsons. That was someone who I was hoping would drop to 12. If he was available at 12 and the Eagles were looking at someone to pick defensively, it would have been a bad pick. They've been struggling at their linebacker for years.
As Dave Gettleman, I'm overjoyed. I had Parsons actually. I had Parsons for my Lions pick at 7. He would have been the guy if Trey Lance went off the board. He was in my notes at 7. And the fact that he fell to the Giants, I was like, yeah, they need that. That's if they could get him in real life, it's a great pick.
I agree. Now, got in my ear. The next pick made by the one and only Philadelphia Eagles. The Birds, baby. Who the Birds picking? Come on, give me something good here, baby. I need it. Inject it into my veins. And I know who it is because I picked them. It's Devonta Smith, baby. The Eagles get their wide receiver. Come on. It's been years since the Birds had any outside threat. They get it here in Devonta Smith. Now, I could have gone Waddle here. I was thinking maybe Waddle. Waddle's got that Tyreek Hill type speed on the outside. Same kind of build, kind of similar play style. But let me tell you what. We got a Marvin Harrison comparison for Devonta Smith.
Oh.
I'm saying it right. Marvin Harrison, great route running. Great speed.
Good car wash on her.
Great car wash on her. Yard after catch. Guys, he had the best collegiate season for a wide receiver in the history. In history. I mean, the guy was just balling. Why not pick him? I'm surprised he didn't go already. Why not pick him? The Eagles have desperately needed a wide receiver for years. I mean, you look at especially with who they've drafted. Can we talk about how they drafted Jalen Reagor over Justin Jefferson and the pain and sorrow in my body? And people in this chat were there when that happened and the pain that I suffered when that happened. But they haven't had a legitimate wide receiver in years, and I think they finally get it with Devonta Smith.
I mean, Devonta Smith's greatest accomplishment is winning a Heisman as a wide receiver in 2021. Is there really anything more to say?
No. Guy's great. The guy's phenomenal.
I hate that he fell. That's why I was mad that Tully didn't take a receiver, because I did not want Philadelphia to get Devonta Smith because he is good, man. Like, he's small. He is a little small. That's the concern. But
yeah,
the guy's a gamer. I mean, come on. You don't win the Heisman at receiver if you're not good, man. And
right?
This guy's good. He can run any route. He catches anything. He plays way. I thought this guy was 6'3" when he was first playing because of how big he plays. He plays bigger than his height and weight, so it's a great pick. Philadelphia they would probably throw a parade if they got Devonta Smith.
Yeah, throw a parade.
I think with his size, it's you get these guys in the NFL like Drew Brees, Russell Wilson. Like, you talk about size, and like there are guys that could be outliers, right? And Devonta Smith is one of those. Like, it doesn't matter his size, his weight. He's just gonna do what he does, right? Oh, also, I have to put this out there. Shout out to Seamanich. He's working behind the scenes, right?
Yes.
And he just wants everyone to know that he actually interviewed Devonta Smith. So, big shout out to Seamanich.
Big shout out to Seamanich. Yeah, Seamanich behind the scenes. You saw.
Can we get a live look at the lab? Live look at the lab. Is Seamanich there?
In the lab before the stream was fully started. The man has been killing
behind
it.
The scenes.
I want to see the lab, the laboratory.
Killing it.
He's
coming up with everything that we see today.
The chemist, they call
Brandon, Io, honestly, everybody in our chat has been killing it to get this stream going. It's unbelievable. The stream. Thank you, Angie. The stream is pretty lit. I'm having a great time. This is. I'm not gonna lie. I was nervous coming into this stream. I'm feeling way less stressed. I'm feeling way less nervous.
You're just streaming, bro.
I'm just streaming.
Covered.
Yeah, I'm just streaming. Honestly,
you're doing
you do this Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Friday.
Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Friday. That's what I have in my bio. Okay, all right, come on.
Always.
Sometimes I gotta work. Okay. Hey, when I don't have to work, I'm there on time.
Hey, for next year's edition, we have to do a NFL draft Poke Rap style. And you'll wrap all the prospects. That's next year. For the annual mock draft. How about that?
That's a fact.
Sounds good. Oh, here we got Seamanich in the lab right now.
Look at that man.
Look at this man. He's the man behind the screen right now, controlling everything.
He needs an apron because he's chefing it.
Look at him.
Cooking it up.
This man, look at all the screens up here. How is he controlling all those screens? Oh, he's all right. He's getting a little cocky.
You like that?
He's getting a little cocky now.
You know. I'll pull you right out of this, bro. You're not running this one. I'll pull you right out.
What are you talking about? No. Oh man, appreciate you, Seamanich. Now I am hearing that we do have the 13th pick. I couldn't think of the number. I'm fucking stupid. Couldn't think of the number, but we got the 13th pick in the Los Angeles Chargers, ladies and gentlemen. Who they picking?
We got Alijah Vera-Tucker out
baby.
of USC. You know, I'm a USC fan growing up in LA, so I had to show love. But also, I feel like they definitely need to keep Justin Herbert upright. You know, he's got his legs under him, but you want to, if he's your franchise quarterback, you want to keep him as healthy as possible for as long as possible.
Hey, I'm all about building the trenches, man. I'm all about that. You gotta, especially when you have a young quarterback, you gotta protect him. Let your young linemen grow with your young quarterback. I'm all for it.
I saw a weird stat that 60% of the time linemen pan out to be, you know, what they were drafted to be, as opposed to 18% for wide receivers.
That's pain because the Eagles drafted Dillard and he sucks. So that's pain for me.
I think it's a great pick. I mean, this guy, we talked about for Rashawn Slater how he's versatile. This guy, I think he's a guard. However, you know how Kansas City in the Super Bowl they had those tackles go out. Vera-Tucker's a guy. If hey, I need you to play tackle this week, this guy's gonna play tackle. And he's gonna play it like really good. I mean, he plays with control. He's always balanced. I mean, he's a gamer. He's a gamer. You need offensive linemen that are going to show up and put their hard hat on and hit somebody. And I haven't played left tackle all year. I can do it. So, yeah, I think it's a great pick, Erwin. I know it's a little USC bias, but it's a great pick.
I think just like you said with Slater, like you need that versatility. I'd also like to go back to Slater. My notes were about the Giants, so I would mention for Danny Dimes and Saquon, but it'll be for Christian McCaffrey and Sam Darnold, so same difference. But yeah, you need that versatility on the O-line, and this is the type of guy that could give that to you. Because, yeah, you never know who's going to go down week after week, so.
It's very true. You definitely need the depth at the line and just reliable people on the line to make sure your quarterback's not getting hurt or your running back's not getting hurt. It's about them. Without a quarterback, without a good running back, it's kind of hard to win in the NFL. But okay, before we get to the 14th pick, which is now the Denver Broncos, because remember, they did the trade. And who traded up? The Vikings traded up and took Mac Jones. Now we got the Broncos trading back. But before we get to that pick, why don't we take a look at Io's big board, Zero Mon's big board, to see what players he has up here. The biggest of big boards. Guys, these are who you can expect seeing on the draft day here. A lot of these players in that first column have been taken so far. And Alijah Vera-Tucker dipping over to that second column has been taken as well. But as you see, as this night goes on, it looks like Zero Mon's kind of hitting it all correct so far. He's got all these picks right so far.
It's big.
Like, it is a big board. I mean, there are only 32 picks, and apparently this is 50. So, I mean, he's got a little wiggle room, I guess, to be wrong. But okay.
That big board has some wiggle in the hips.
That big board's got a little wiggle in the hips. It's a little loose in the hips. Okay, guys, and now I'm hearing in my ear. You got it in my ear. In my ear, that Denver has now made their selection. I don't know what I was trying to say, but I got to it.
That's me again. I traded down. I think Denver wanted Trey Lance earlier. I think they would have wanted him, but as a trade down, I don't see why you wouldn't fortify your defense a little bit more. Biasly, I'm a Raiders fan, so I would want him to keep dropping, but I think he would be, good fit on the Denver defense. Bolster up that secondary. That's already not too bad.
I agree. Bolster that up. Bolster the Denver defense up. And Denver lost the cornerback too, didn't they? Or did they sign a corner? I forget.
They signed Fuller out of Chicago, so their secondary is gonna be nasty with Horn.
I just think that in a division like that where you have Patrick Mahomes who's airing it out 80% of the times, you got Derek Carr. As a Raider fan, I know that our offense is damn near based off of that Chiefs offense, so we're going to be airing it out. So you got to be able to cover these guys too.
That's fair. In a passing league, you can't have too many corners. Okay.
I'd say Jaycee Horn is by far the best man-to-man coverage guy coming out of the draft. He's elite talent. I mean, he dominated the SEC. Some of his numbers are insane. I wish I had him on hand, but he shut down, some of the SEC's best receivers and just put on a show for a South Carolina team that frankly wasn't that good. And the fact that he stood out there, that makes a huge difference for that program. And honestly, I'm mad I wasn't able to get him for the next pick. So
he really quick on Jaycee Horn. Erwin and Tully might know. Ethan, you might know a little bit too. One thing I love about in any sport is a dog. This kid is a dog. This kid is he's gonna hit a receiver before he gets off the line. I'm talking about the only thing that scares me is he's gonna get some penalties. Now that's how aggressive he is, but you're gonna take the good with the bad. He's gonna get I think he's gonna get pass interferences. He's gonna get into fights. But man, he's a dog. He's gonna be tough. He ain't gonna be scared of no one. So,
you think
it's a good pick.
You think he's gonna get a flag by pulling a cell phone out of the end zone like his dad?
He should.
That would be fired.
He should do it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna have his opportunity. He's gonna be on the field a lot with Drew Lock.
he has like he's the most athletic corner too. I think he runs like a 4.3 40. So
Drew Lock got to prove it, man. He got to prove it this year.
He does.
For sure.
A lot of hype in his rookie season. In the second season, flopped a little bit. I mean, he was injured a little bit. But
he listens to too much Young Jeezy to be
and that doesn't remember it, apparently. But all right. So that was pick number 14, I believe. Pick number 14, Denver Broncos take Jaycee Horn. Sure up their secondary. And like I said, in a passing league, you can't have too many cornerbacks. And in my ear again, we got another pick, ladies and gentlemen.
That was loud. I heard that from here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. The New England
Patriots. I heard what's in your ear.
Oh, what's in my ear? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, The New England Patriots select Jaylen Waddle. That's a great pick. That is a great pick. Jaylen Waddle dropping a 15? That's crazy.
I don't know if that happens in real life. There's definitely going to be some.
I don't know if. Hey, this is real life. This is exactly what's going to happen. Erwin, this is exactly what's going to happen during the draft. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Tully.
Imagine.
Tully, talk to me. Why Jaylen Waddle at this pick?
All right, so I think the reason Waddle's fallen this far, he had the fractured ankle in college. You saw him on the sideline there at Alabama, but he's just got game-breaking speed. He's like a freakish athlete, and he came back for the national title game, and he probably wasn't even 100%, and he's just got that fight in him, and people, the Patriots fans are gonna love that, right? They want blue collar, lunch pail guys, but he's also a freak athlete. He's a playmaker that maybe comparable to Randy Moss with that athleticism. And I think the Patriots, if they don't trade up for a quarterback, this is what they need to do. They need to get playmakers there because they haven't had one since Randy Moss, like a game breaker. And Waddle's that kind of receiver. And so I think if they run it with Cam this year, see what they got, and then if next year that's where they want to go quarterback, or maybe Bill has his eye on a guy that's going to be later in the draft, and he comes into the league and he has Jaylen Waddle. So I think he's just a game breaker that the Patriots so desperately need.
Well, Cam should have weapons now if they draft Waddle with Hunter Henry, Jonnu, and Jaylen Waddle. I mean, he's going to have some weapons to throw to. And the way they like running that offense with the two tight ends, Jaylen Waddle should be opening up downfield.
Yeah. He's going to be what they call a field tilter, right? Like the defense is going to shy towards him because he has such breakaway potential that he'll either make other guys open or just beat guys off the line.
If they get Waddle, it's really going to be like a prove-it year for Cam. Like, he's going to have the weapons. Now, is he going to be able to produce like he could back in 2015 or so?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, would you know it? I got the next pick in my ear, baby. Number 16, Arizona Cardinals. Who are they selecting? This is my pick, baby. Okay. Now, let me tell you what. I want Farley. Okay, I want him in that secondary. They need to shore up that secondary after Peterson's gone. Okay, let's get it back to the way it was with the Arizona secondary, having someone in the secondary that can lock someone down. This guy is a top 10 talent, but injury really set him back. Now, if he's healthy, he's a steal. If he's healthy, Arizona gets the best cornerback in this draft. And they get the replacement to Patrick Peterson. Thoughts?
If I'm talking to our production guy, Corey, you got the most talented corner. You got a guy who's healthy, who's worthy of a top 10, top 5 pick if he was healthy with the back. I think he's the closest thing to like a Jalen Ramsey, like for a corner in this draft. Like if there was a next Jalen Ramsey in the draft, he's the one to me who feels it the most. He can do everything, man. He can play man. I think he can play zone. He tackles. He's physical at the line. He a lot of the other corners, there's things here and there. This guy, he checks every box off.
And I think, we mentioned it with, like, if we're talking about where he's an alumni from, like Virginia Tech, they just produce like all-star caliber defensive players, especially in the secondary, and I think that can't be overlooked.
Yeah.
So if he's healthy, how good is that Arizona defense going to be?
Definitely much improved.
They need to be good because that offense is going to come out firing, I think.
Yeah.
That division's hell.
For real.
Yeah,
that division
every year.
Is hell.
It feels like every year we say that division is, you could have an 8-8 team, and that's not because they're bad. It's because they just beat each other up all year.
I mean, yeah, it's a deadly division. That NFC West is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Corey's put in the chat that the Arizona Cardinals are going to win the Super Bowl, and then we should put money on it. I don't know if I go that far, but I think they're going to have some good weapons. I was actually thinking, if Waddle didn't get past the Patriots, I was going to take Waddle at 16 and really give Kyler some weapons to work with. That would have been
a lot of fun.
That would have been an electrifying offense for sure.
Kingsbury shades back on.
Oh yeah. We need a Cliff Kingsbury cam. See the house. All right, guys. I think the next pick is now in.
Raiders.
Ding ding ding.
You already know. Got my boys taking a linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. That's how you say it, out of Notre Dame.
J-O-K, baby.
I'm so happy you tried to pronounce it because I had no idea.
That's why I didn't want to pick it.
Yo, ideally, this would be the perfect pick, in my opinion, for the Raiders. Other than one of those high-end corners dropping, but we definitely need some linebacker help, and he's a coverage linebacker as well, and that's for sure what we saw what happened with Travis Kelce in the Super Bowl. If we could get somebody who can keep up with him at least, kind of limit the amount of targets he can get, something like that, maybe he can be that one day, but as of now, that's just a need fill for sure.
That's a great pick then, thinking like ahead, like who your matchups are going to be in the division, and the top team arguably in the league and one of the top pass catchers in the league happens to be Travis Kelce and is in your division. So having someone that can match up with him and hopefully at least shadow him and cover him a little bit should give you guys a better chance of winning those games. Now, you guys have given the Kansas City Chiefs a run for their money over the past couple of years in games as well. It's not like you guys are far out.
Yeah, I think we're their toughest competition only because we see them twice a year, every year. So it's at some point you kind of get accustomed to how they run their schemes and whatnot. But I definitely just think that it's something that's definitely a need. Our defense in general, you've seen how the Jets almost beat us. You see how a bunch of teams beat us that shouldn't have beat us, and it was all defensively.
I feel like I'm saying this all the time. This is a great pick. I mean, this guy, he's a linebacker. He's 216, so it's kind of small for a linebacker. However, I look at him more as like Derwin James in the box, Jamal Adams in the box. I think he plays almost like a safety but he's really a linebacker. He's gonna like you say, he's gonna cover tight ends. He's gonna rush the passer. He's gonna be hellacious in the run game just off the edge, and then he's also gonna be able. Oh, we need to shut down Travis Kelce twice a game. You know what? I mean, you can't shut him down, but to the best ability, he's gonna cover him. So he's
I think JOK is like what we thought Jabril Peppers would be coming out. He's that, like, maybe he's undersized at linebacker, big for safety, but he can do them all fine. He could even step out, like you said, cover Kelce, I guess, in like the slot position. Like, he's just so, like you said, he's like Derwin. He's just gonna be that defensive playmaker. Like, you could just plug and play him where you need him at the moment, and he's just such a good coverage guy too.
Yeah, I think it's a very solid pick here, Erwin. I think you got a solid pick here. Now I am hearing that we got a special pick incoming. The Miami Dolphins are on the clock with the pick. Who was announcing the pick?
I had to take him. He was on the board.
What was that about feet?
He liked feet.
And he's bald?
Man, this looks like a great pick for sure.
I had to take him. I had to take him.
Down to Miami.
What the fuck?
little Papa surprise for you, man.
What?
Run it back. This is a great pick. Run it back.
I feel like I missed it, honestly. What was the height and weight?
Yeah, what is my height and weight?
Pick is in.
6 foot, okay. 147. I weigh more than 147.
Sleek. Likes feet and is bald.
Likes feet, bald. Okay.
Okay. So I think we have to touch on the bald part, right? Like, he's gonna be so aerodynamic. The guy's gonna be so fast.
He's the best guy in the draft. Most
any size
handsome
helmet
too.
will fit him because he doesn't have the hair to block it. So he can really you give him wear everyone's helmet and money that way.
He's like a swimmer out there, even though he can't swim, but he's aerodynamic. He's out. he's out there. He's out there. Multiple concussions. He's gonna go all out. I mean, he was playing a goalie.
Oh, I play with no fear, man. That's why I got drafted here. I play with no fear.
He's got a big catch radius being a goalie in his previous experience.
Look at these hands. You know? Look at these hands.
Yeah,
okay. Look at the catch radius on these.
Those are mitts. Okay? Those are mitts.
He needs to get the weight up, though. We need some.
Okay, that is not an accurate weight. Okay, I don't weigh 147. Okay, I'm
honestly,
a little bit heavier than that.
What would you say, Brandon? Maybe some push-ups, some squats,
some wall sits, some sit-ups. Actually, no run. No,
you can't run. He's got to get his weight up. Yeah.
And it's all flabby, the 147. There's no muscle behind it.
This man. This man came into my chat one day. He was like, I just want to let you know, you're looking a little.
He's got
flabby.
good bend, though. He's got good bend.
What are you talking about?
Just trying to motivate you.
Hey, I'm telling you what, the Dolphins got the guy with the highest ceiling in the draft. For sure. 100%.
Can we talk about how
Maybe
fitting it is that he's
too.
going to go to the Dolphins with the fish tank behind him already ready to go?
Hey,
like, he's going to the
fins
fish.
up, baby.
He loves fish.
Fins up.
Get the fish cam. It fits.
This was a great pick. I don't know. What position was I?
Barefoot kicker.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, Papa Peppers.
That used to be for the people
Wheeler,
who don't know, that used
sport.
to be a thing. Some kickers would kick barefoot in games, for those who don't know.
That's crazy.
Natural.
Kicker.
Natural.
Corey put in the chat, Thipper kicker. Rest in peace to my Thippers.
Kicker.
Which are ripped.
Oh, dude.
I still don't know who sent me those Thippers, by the way. They're gone now, but I don't know who sent them to me. I would love to know.
Chat might know.
Chat, does anybody know who sent those Thippers to me? Feel like that would hurt. I mean, you only got to kick it once.
You got to build up. You probably build up a resistance.
Yeah, probably. I do have strong feet.
You do like them too.
I'd be a great kicker. I could kick 70 yards easy. First round pick, baby. All right, now I think the Dolphins may have reconsidered that pick and are looking to get a different player, maybe?
We ran back to the podium.
They were like, no, wait. That's a different. We didn't want that guy. We just said his name. We thought it was funny. Najee Harris, running back. Now that's a pick. Not as good as Papa Pepper and his feet and bulk, but a good pick.
I don't care. That's what I'm going to respond to everyone. Oh, you can't pick a running back in the first round. I don't care. I could have taken best available. I could have went edge, blah, blah, blah. Nah, I'm selling jerseys. Tua got Jamar Chase, Najee Harris. We're trying to win. I always say, if you're going to take a running back, you need to think you're competing. Like, if you're going to take a running back in the first round, you need to think you're competing in a 3-year window. That's what I think Miami should be. Miami has a future, and I think they have a present. So I'm going all out. Why not? Let's complete the offense. Najee Harris, you know, he's athletic. I think he has room to grow even. I think he hasn't even shown us his potential. So, and I said I'm an Ohio State fan. We've played Derrick Henry before. We played Saquon Barkley. We've played a lot of good running backs since I've been a fan. I've never seen a guy dominate an Ohio State defensive line from the running back position like he did in a big game. So, Najee Harris.
He's good, man. He's really good.
His hands. He's a great receiver. People don't understand. They think, oh, he's a power back. He can catch. He's going to be a great receiving option.
He's going to be a 3-down back in the NFL. Like, he's just
definitely
can do everything, and that's so valuable.
Yeah, Matt Forte. That's my comp for him. Matt Forte.
That's a really good comp. Now, Myles Gaskin had a solid year. What happens to Myles Gaskin?
Spell.
He could be a specialist when he gets tired. I don't. Gatorade Najee, come on, Myles Gaskin. Kick return. There you go. No,
yeah,
I'm taking him the first round. He's starting.
Yeah.
He's starting.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. I think that's a really solid pick. I mean, and it takes a lot of weight off of Tua's shoulders. Gives him, you know, the ability to just kind of hand off to someone that big, that strong, and that reliable.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a good pick.
And I think it's been said there are scouts out there that, like, you look at Alabama and all the running backs they produce going on to the NFL, there are scouts saying that Najee Harris is the best one yet. So I think that's high praise just coming out of that program as a running back and just getting that type of love.
And he's the 4th Bama player picked in this draft as well.
Sheesh.
And well, we're not even on pick 20 yet. 4 Bama players off the board. Speaking of which, sounds like pick number 19 has just been made. The pick is in, folks. The Washington football team have made their selection. Who did they pick? Christian Darrisaw. I said that quiet because I wasn't sure if that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, here you go. Offensive line. All right. What do we think of the pick here? Tully?
Yeah.
Elaborate.
So that's my guy, right? Local kid, not going too far. He's going to DC. So this guy, he's maybe the 3rd tackle taken, but last year, PFF had him graded as the highest season for an offensive lineman. Just great footwork, great. He has great hand to hand when it comes to working on the line, and he's a guy that can help Washington right away. Trent Williams, the whole saga with him leaving and everything, they're missing that protection for the QB whose name is escaping me right now. And I just think he had the best season according to PFF. He's just what they need, and I think it's just a good pick at 19.
By the way, that quarterback's name is Ryan Fitzmagic.
There you go, Fitzmagic. I was like, I know they picked someone up.
Well, some Washington fans might say Heineke. So
Heineke, yeah.
They still delusioned by that. This is I made a mock like maybe a couple weeks ago, and this is the pick I have for Washington. It's a need. It's also I think it's towards the top of the best available. It's a great pick. I think he's the best pass blocker in the draft coming in, and I think he's the most ready to start at left tackle coming in. I think the other guys are definitely. I think there's more upside and there's more freakish Hall of Fame potential, but this guy, day one, left tackle. Let's go, Washington. You got the defense. Let's see what we can do. So
Yeah, that defense, honestly, I thought about strengthening the strength there, maybe going Moehrig or Moehrig out of TCU or, one of the corners that's still available. There's a lot of good corners still available, but I think, the defense might be good enough now. We have a couple rounds that we're not going to do. Maybe they could get someone there. But, yeah, if you could get a guy like Darrisaw who could just come in first day, shore up that line, and hopefully good things happen there in Washington. I mean, they won the NFC East last year, so it'd be interesting that, Ethan, it'd be very interesting this season.
Very true.
I was just going to ask, now, the NFC East hasn't had a repeat winner in, 15 years. Is Washington going to be the first repeat winner in 15 years? Do you think?
No.
Hell no.
Now, who win?
I'm thinking... I'm
bad
thinking
things
it's between Dallas, and I hate to say it, I hate this team.
New York. It's gonna be New York.
I think New York is their defense is just as is quietly good. And who did we draft for New York again? Micah Parsons. So
yeah,
it's
Micah Parsons.
Be even better.
Micah Parsons is going to shore
And
up that
Saquon.
defense. It's
Saquon.
But the problem is not necessarily just the defense. The quarterback's got to stop turning the ball over in New York.
He has some weapons now, though.
He does have weapons, but
he's still arguably the second best quarterback in the division. That's how bad the division is.
No, I mean, I wouldn't put an argument on it. I would probably say he is the second best
Well,
quarterback.
some would say Fitzmagic. Some would say Fitzmagic.
Some would. I guess you can make the argument there.
It's a good pick, Tully, for sure. They're definitely in the conversation for winning that division. No disrespect. Who we got?
I think so, too.
His Darrisaw's PFF grade last year, 95.6. Damn near
Sheesh.
100. Yeah,
Sheesh.
pretty good. That's a season-long grade.
I knew you had the subscription.
I knew it. We knew
Nah,
it.
this is all free. This is all free on the internet, baby. You gotta dig deep.
Tully, I did the same thing. I went to PFF trying to get some grades, and it was lock.
Oh no!
It's so hard.
Shout out Sam Munson. I just went to his mock draft, and there's a little nugget for you.
Okay.
Now, before we get into the next pick, I do want to remind everyone that after this pick, actually, we're going to be doing our second giveaway. The second giveaway, we gave away the hat. Eakin won the hat. The first giveaway, the second giveaway is going to be a jersey. Not a jersey. I just want to remind everyone, it is not a jersey. You're not getting a jersey. It's a jersey because I'm broke, okay? And then after pick number 30, we're going to be doing Madden 2021. Now, remember, in order to be eligible for the giveaway, you just got to talk in the chat. So literally put anything in the chat, and then you're eligible for the pick. Just, you can, make fun of me if you want. You call me bald or something. I mean, everybody does. You saw the draft pick. Apparently, I like feet, too. Make fun of me for that in the chat, too. Do it. Be eligible for the giveaway. I don't like it. Stop it. No, I don't.
Why you telling him to do it?
I don't like it. I'm just saying, go along with the joke.
It was part of your draft profile, so.
All right.
That's a trait. It's a trait.
And so, yeah, it's on my... that's why I was a 5-star recruit. It was like, he's got good feet. Agile on his feet. And with... And the pick is in, folks. They just got right to it. They're like, fuck this. Oh, and I'm back.
Oh, right.
I just brought it back.
There it is.
I just brought it right back, huh? Running this one back, huh? Likes feet and ball. No, it's fine. It's understandable. How long were you guys planning on this, huh? Like literally the day that you thought about doing this?
I can't hear the music, but you gotta run it back, Ethan, and listen to the music when you watch the stream.
There's music.
Oh yeah, I
on
can't
it?
hear the music.
Yeah, there's music. The fans are getting to experience it.
Oh, sure. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. So how long was that joke in the works? Like what? Like. Are you serious?
It hasn't been.
Just like, fuck it, let's throw it in there. Why was that such a late pick?
You're a mid-round pick, man.
Yeah, why? I'm a first. I'm like a top 5 pick. Come on, I'm top 5 easily. Don't let me drop like that. Someone's gonna take a chance on me.
They looked back on your old streams. A lot of character issues.
A lot of character.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, maybe those would put a team
They
off.
might have some daddy issues.
Maybe those fuck me daddies probably put a team off. Okay,
If you weigh
that makes sense.
147 in the NFL,
my God.
you better run a 4.1.
You better run.
Yeah, you have to run for your life at 147.
Standing at 6 foot 147, a lineman.
What a build. Kickers are bigger than that.
That's like, Corey, isn't that like your build, literally?
I'll be a dick and run a fake field goal run with the kicker
On Madden? Oh,
again,
boy.
and hopefully Aaron Donald's on the line.
Yeah. Yeah, Ethan's supposed to fight Aaron Donald, right? How many bits to fight Aaron Donald was that, Pepper?
What'd I say? Like
10K?
10,000?
Was it 10K bits?
10K
Like 10,000 bits. I'll fight Aaron Donald.
So, chat.
Aaron Donald, where are you at?
That's
I know you're in
nothing.
here.
Shoot, I don't think
you're
I'll
in
fight
here, Aaron
anybody
Donald.
right now.
Get it started.
Aaron Donald, when you play the Eagles, I'll be there. Okay. Yeah, you and me, mano a mano. You're shorter than me. All I gotta do is just keep you arm's length. That's all I gotta do. Arm's length. I got the wingspan on me. That's all I need, baby.
Hand fight Aaron Donald after that video with the knives?
I saw that video with the knives. And you know what?
Boy, you're not
It's
scared?
fake. It's not scary. You know why?
Fabricated?
You know why? You know why, Tully? Because he might have fought knives, but he didn't fight guns. He didn't fight guns, baby.
You know what
Mr. Donald?
wasn't fabricated?
Yes,
That man's
I have
eye.
Pepper's location, actually.
Okay, that's fair. That man's eye was not fabricated. I got money on Pepper, $1. Hey, come on, guys. I'd last. Look, all I need is one good one, right? That's all I need. I just need to land one good one. That's all I need. I can hit and run, just like hit and fuck me. All right, I'm out. See you later. He'd probably catch me though. It's probably fast as shit.
It is explosive.
He's got the explosion. All right. Well, outside of me fighting Aaron Donald, I think that next pick. The Act 1. Oh, Zero Mon's gifting 5 subs. Don't mean to interrupt, but Zero Mon, thank you for the gifted subs. Got some Lord have mercies in our ear, ladies and gentlemen. Carrie, thank you for the bits as well. Talino with the bits. I'm sorry, Tully, I missed it. Phoenix, thank you for the bits. Hey, we're about to hear that in our ear 3 more times. But, ladies and gentlemen, after careful consideration, the Chicago Bears have made their selection. Sambo season with the 300 bits, thank you. The pick is in, folks. Chicago Bears are taking the 6 foot, 190-pound Greg Newsome. Now, let me tell you a little something. I was looking up what the Bears need. What happened with the Bears? Lord have mercy, and they're going to bust. The Chicago Bears, you said they lost Kyle Fuller, right? Kyle Fuller was on there. Or was it Kendall Fuller?
That's a good question. I
think it was Kyle.
I was kind of confused when I said it.
I think it was Kendall. Was it Kylie?
I don't know if Kendall's on. No, I'm pretty sure Kendall's on the.
It wasn't Kim, right?
Washington football team, isn't he?
It was
Kendall's
Kyle.
on Washington.
It was
Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, they need a replacement corner. Greg Newsome, youngest corner in the draft. He's big. He's agile. Bring him to Chicago. Shore up the secondary now that they lost a good cornerback. Okay? That's my pick. Boom.
The key word you said there, agile. He flips his hips better than any corner in the draft. So I think he's a guy you're going to, if it's like one of those receivers like a receiver that's going to move around a lot and you want a guy, hey, follow a little bit. He can go in the slot, I think. I think he has slot potential. He definitely can play outside. I think he's going to have potential all over the field as a corner because of how fluid he is in his movement. So it's a good pick. Hey, you guys are making good picks, man. I can't say anything.
I think you're right. Like he's a Bears secondary player, right? Like he's just gonna be where you need him to be. And he's gonna make big plays.
Tully, how long do you have to cover in Chicago with Khalil Mack and Akeem Hicks? Not long.
That's true. I mean, yeah. So like you said, if you could change direction and jump routes, as long as they're getting pressure with, like you said, Mack, that's what the Bears need, right? Like we mentioned with the Giants, like the Bears' identity should be defense. They're always searching for that quarterback, but they should just always have that defense like locked up.
Yeah, no, definitely. I love identity, like you said. That's such a underrated thing. Is
like culture, I think, is big when it comes to football and a locker room.
Steel curtain.
Yeah, you need 90 guys to buy in throughout the year between practice squad and all that. But like, you just, I think culture is one of the biggest pieces in the NFL that gets overlooked.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You're making some good points here. That's
why you brought us on, right, Pepper?
That is some good talk. That is why I brought you guys on, for sure. That's why you guys are here. You guys are the insiders. I'm the fucking entertainment, okay? I'm the stupid guy that just watches football sometimes, periodically, and it's mostly just the birds. But you guys know a lot.
You're the NFL expert. We're the draft expert. Fine.
Yeah, you're the draft expert. I'm the NFL expert.
We got Zero Mon, NFL insider. We got covered from all angles.
Zero Mon is the NFL insider for sure. Giving Adam Schefter a run for his money. Ian Rappaport doesn't even compare. Now let me tell you what. This was pick number 20, numero 20, which means we got ourselves a giveaway, folks. Yes, we do. The jersey is on the line. Make sure you get yourselves in the chat to become eligible for the jersey, and you will win yourself potentially your favorite team's jersey, and probably player selection as well. I don't know if you have a preference towards player.
Chat, I can't hear you.
Chat, come on, get loud.
Chat, get loud.
Come on, come on. Even if you don't like football, you're gonna get a shirt, right? I mean, who wouldn't want a free shirt? And it's good quality. It's coming straight from the NFL, baby.
Bald.
Why are you typing bald in there? Come on, what are we doing here?
Hey, they're fired up. Whatever you gotta do, let's go.
What are we doing? Come on.
Get loud.
Get up, get out, and then get up, down. Man. We get loud. The chat is getting loud. The chat. Can we get mamas? Can we get some mamas in the chat? Let's go. Peppers in the chat. No mamas in the chat. Let's go. Pepper's the best pick in the draft.
Shout out a guy named Bry. Big GFY to you, sir.
Andrew, thank you for the bits again. Pepper is bald. Why are you putting that? Who gave this guy control? Who gave this guy control here? Why?
Oh, how about that? Some old mamas in the chat.
We got some old mamas in the chat. We got some peppers in the chat. You love to see it.
Pepper, I can't redeem it, but can I get a really good old mama?
How many bits for
mama?
Hey. How many bits for a feet emote?
Bits for a feet emote?
I'll make one. I'll make one tonight for you.
A Papa Feety? Yo, you should make my head into a foot with like a beard on it if we get it.
It's getting weird. See?
It is getting weird. I did. That like popped right in my head. A foot emote?
Good idea, though.
A foot emote? Let's go. That's a 1500 bit. Don't wait.
1500? Please. Write it down.
That's a 1500.
1500. That's it. Wow. Okay.
That's it. That's $15. You think? I don't think people want it that much.
It's accumulated. What you mean?
Dice is rolling.
Oh, I was thinking like one single donation.
You said it.
Dice roll.
1500 bits, folks, and I get a foot emote. Oh! Zero Mon rolled on that giveaway, and Jonah25 has won the giveaway.
Wow.
Can we re-roll?
What did he win, the jersey?
He won the jersey.
Oh, can you put in chat what his jersey pick is?
Yeah. Who are you gonna, Jonah? Who do you want? We can, Jonah. If you want, we can wait until after the draft, and who you get at pick number 2, I can get you that if you want.
I'm very curious. I really wanted to know.
Wow. This is get him the Dolphins hat. No, I gotta know. I don't know.
Oh, he's gotta think about it. All right.
That's fine. You got time. You got plenty of time. Now remember, folks. Remember, everyone. After pick number 30, we're doing the third giveaway, which is Madden NFL 2021. We'll be giving away that game. Thank you, Angie, for the bits. You're amazing, Angie. After the 30th pick, Madden 2021, you'll be getting that. Make sure that prior to pick number 30, probably pick number 29, you want to get your chat in there. You want to make sure you're chatting up in the chat a little bit to become eligible. And then pick number 30 comes around, you'll be eligible once again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that takes us to pick number 21. I have to look at this. Hold on. We got the Indianapolis Colts, and the pick is in. 6'6", 320. That sounds like a wide receiver.
That's a big man.
That's a big wideout.
Unlike in Philly,
man.
you gotta make sure the Colts keep their
come
quarterback
on.
upright.
Hey, I can't help that they get hurt in Philly. They just get hurt. Lane Johnson, Jason Peters, Brandon Brooks. Everybody got hurt. Dillard's hurt. Come on. We're picking guys up off the street. No, it's your pick. Go ahead.
Yeah, it only makes sense for them to take a tackle with their longtime left tackle, Anthony Costanzo. He just retired. So
It makes sense. And you're bringing in a new quarterback who's fragile, to say the least. You want to make sure that he takes as least amount of hits as possible. He also, from experience, watching him, he does tend to have a fumbling problem when in the pocket. So if you can limit the amount of times that he is literally touched, you're probably in good shape.
Got to keep him upright, right? I mean,
You got to keep him upright.
I think if this draft is any indication, like quarterback is obviously maybe your most valuable pick without a doubt, but left tackle might be the second most valuable with the run of tackles that we've had. I think that just goes hand in hand because not only do you have to keep the guy upright, but you have to keep him healthy. And if you want them both to last for a while, I mean, they can. Tackle's a position that if a guy is really good at it, he's going to be there a decade plus. So it just shows how important it is that there's been so many taken.
It makes sense.
No,
you're spot on.
It's Colts are one of the teams where you look at their roster and you're like, what's their need? You know, like what should they pick? And I think like Erwin said, Costanzo leaving. I guess that's the little spot they could fill in. There's reports that they may even move my friend Quentin Nelson to tackle. So hopefully they don't have to do that. Keep him at guard. Maybe Teven Jenkins flashes and they could play him at tackle. So it's a good pick. They don't have much need, so it makes sense.
Like I've been saying, win in the trenches, right? I mean, you just got to shore up that offensive line. And I mean, he might not be the youngest quarterback. I mean, he's 28, 29 now, but I mean, he's a new quarterback in the organization. You want to make sure that they're well protected. Zero Man has redeemed random NFL facts. As an Eagles fan, it'd be a disservice if I did not give you a random Eagles fact, right?
Oh.
How dare you? First of all, did you know that Nick Foles, some of you probably know this, Nick Foles has thrown 7 touchdowns in one NFL game? Not only that, but he's the only one to do that in 3 quarters. He didn't even play the 4th quarter. He threw 7 touchdowns in 3/4 of a game. Nick Foles, everyone.
What's his nickname?
Big Dick Nick. The man's hanging dong and winning Super Bowls for the Birds. Let's go, baby. Caw-caw! Eagles are trash. Get that off the screen right now.
You're such an Eagles fan.
I like how you typed it in, but you typed it in too far to the right, so you had to readjust it left.
They said that's why Nick Foles is slow as hell. That was the.
It just weighs him down.
That's the scouting report.
When you're running with 3 legs,
did you see that
it's
graphic
hard to.
Flash on the screen?
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, okay. All right.
I saw it.
Good work. Good production work.
Yeah, great production over here. And with that, I think. Oh, what do we got over here? I'm back over here. We did a nice little wipe. Okay, I think now we got the Tennessee Titans are on the board. Or on the clock. Sorry, excuse me, I'm stupid. Tennessee Titans on the clock. The pick is in! The pick is in, folks. The Tennessee Titans. Brandon, it's your squad. What are we doing here?
Hey.
I like those colors.
Y'all let me get the best pass rusher in the draft at 22. I promise you this happens. I'll buy a jersey the night of this guy. if he makes it to this pick. This guy, this might be the next JJ Watt. I don't want to go crazy or nothing. This might be the next JJ Watt. This guy, he's a freak. He's big. He's fast. for his size. He's physical. He can rush. He can stop the run. This guy, you guys let me. I think in a normal year, if there's not 5 quarterbacks in the top 10, he's going top 10. Like this guy should be in the top 10. He's a top 10 talent. So, he has a little injury concern. He retired from football for a little bit. He originally went to UCLA, had a lot of injuries, retired, but hey, came back to the U, put on a show. Hey, I'll take it. At 22, I'll take it.
So is Phillips the guy who had 2 back procedures, if I'm not mistaken?
I can't remember what the injury was, but he did medically retire in 2018.
Yeah.
I'm assuming back. I know a lot of times back is the one that kills someone's career.
Yeah.
But he was the one, and so I think also UCLA you get a little, if you guys ever been to Southern California and you ever been to UCLA's campus, you can get a little comfortable and relaxed. So Miami's beautiful too. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah, good choices.
UCLA's campus I think it's probably the prettiest location / nice campus in the country. So, but Jaelan Phillips, I'm excited.
It's a good pick. You're going to have a nice little edge rusher there. Like you said, someone who can get after the quarterback and stop the run. Definitely shores up the defense a little bit.
We just signed Bud Dupree, so there's going to be people like, oh, they just got Bud Dupree. You need to get a receiver. Titans have been the worst team at getting pass rush for I feel like 10 years. So I will draft every pick a pass rusher until we nail one. So if he's going to be down here, I'm taking him.
That's fair.
That's understandable. So I'm actually really curious since he did fall this far. Was defense always going to be your pick for the Titans, or were you thinking some offense after you guys lost like Corey Davis and stuff like that?
There was 2 guys that I wanted, and he's one of them. And if they were there, I would go defense. If they weren't, I would have thought about receiver. And if I didn't like the receivers, I would have just done best available. But yeah.
Gotcha. All right. I like to, especially like you're a Titans fan. Like I like to get the reasoning behind some of the picks.
Mm-hmm.
I just find it.
If Farley was falling, so interesting. Farley was falling, and I thought about it. I was like, shh, if he falls, but
yeah.
He was too good to pass up for Arizona.
Definitely.
Now I believe we have the next pick, ladies and gentlemen. The New York Jets are picking again. Remember, they picked number 2, and they got Justin Fields. They're back on the clock at number 23. The pick is in. Who are they taking? Thank you, CBH, for the gifted sub to KP. I missed it. Oh, Asante Samuel Jr. I didn't miss it. I saw it. All right, Tully. Let me hear it. Let me hear the reasoning why the Jets are taking Asante Samuel Jr. Shout out to Asante Samuel, by the way. Former Eagle.
Yeah. So it's funny, like, you don't want to say Asante Samuel Jr. is a mirror image of his dad, but he basically is. Like, he's undersized, but he has, like, just like Newsome, he could change directions with a quickness, and, like, because of that, he could jump routes, and he could just make up yards like just like his dad, right? Like, he's going to be a ball hawk. And, with Saleh coming in for the Jets, he's going to play that Seattle cover 3 zone style defense. And just, he's almost going to be like a Richard Sherman too, where he's just locking down one side of the field, playing in zone. And I think it'll be really interesting to see. The Jets have been struggling in the secondary, especially with Jalen Adams going to Seattle. He's going to have to make those kind of plays and, force turnovers, because that's what the team really lacked last year, was those momentum-changing plays. And I just think he's going to be such a good fit for that Jets defense, and, bring in the solid generation with the type of defensive player that he could thrive with.
And if he plays anything like his dad, you got to steal at 23. You got to steal at 23 if he plays like his dad. That's a great pick. And that'll boost your defense up a million times again if he plays like his dad. That's...
Yeah. He's a little more nickel. to me, though. That's my only thing.
Okay, I
would
can see
say.
that.
He's a little bit more nickel, and the only thing that he is small. He is small, but gamer.
But
and
he
lineage.
Plays big. He plays
I
big.
agree. Lineage and he's a gamer. You know, Surtain's dad also played in the NFL, so I like some of these corners where they're gonna understand the league. Their dad's been telling them for 10 years, this is what you got to do. This is how you get to the league. This is how you get a scholarship, league, and how to be a good pro. So, hopefully he's gonna bring that.
Yeah. So you mentioned playing outside. I got a little number, or playing inside. Last year he earned his best PFF coverage grade of his career playing outside cornerback. So I think it's a skill he can develop. And he was second in forcing completions with 30. So I think despite his size, he's always gonna be there. He's gonna be like we said, he has the ability to make up ground and anticipate where receivers are gonna be and step in front of them and jump those routes. So
no, you're Jets they have a need at corner, and I think it's worth the selection. I had another guy in mind maybe for that. I don't want to spoil it. I'll spoil it maybe later when he gets picked, but no, it's a good pick. It's something they need, so it makes sense.
I'm very curious. I know at Jonah25 is a big Jets fan, so I'm curious what he thinks.
Woo. We have a special guest.
Oh!
Say hi to the camera.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
The baby.
That's more adorable than Bill Belichick's dog sitting at the table. That's for sure.
Without a doubt.
This is the best person to pop up on this. Layla and now
for sure.
And now the little baby. Hey, we have some great guest stars going on here. So.
For sure.
Yeah.
Some of the cutest stars.
Come on, hey chat. We need some old mamas. We need some thanks, mom. Thank you, Liz, for allowing in the chat in the stream. So, come on, let's get some old mamas.
Let's get some old mamas in here. Come on,
old mamas. Come on.
Hit me with all the old mamas. Let's go.
Come
And
on.
hey, as we get hit with those old mamas, I got some things in my ear. Hold the phone. We got something cooking up here. I believe the Pittsburgh Steelers just made their selection.
Did they?
I think.
Uh-oh.
It appears there's some technical difficulties here.
Oh.
What happened here? Oh no. Well, the pick itself is going to be Jaylen Mayfield. And let me tell you why, folks. Jaylen Mayfield. Pick is in.
Pick?
Never mind. 6 foot. Okay, here we go. That again.
There we go.
We're back
It's a
at it,
pepper
baby.
pick.
Hey-o.
It's
It's
a
a
pepper
pepper pick. It's a pepper pick. It's me.
Hey. No eating.
Let it run. Let it run.
Yeah, Ethan, no
I don't
eating.
remember taking that picture. I don't remember getting that picture taken.
Give me snow.
But why not pick Jaylen Mayfield, you may ask, okay? Well, that's a fair question. 1, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Number 2, the Steelers, they lost Pouncey, number 1. I know Mayfield's a tackle, but again, you can't have too many linemen. Ben's getting older. Protect him, number 1. You want to protect him, number 1, because he's injury prone. And number 2, you're going to get another quarterback. You're going to get a younger guy. You're going to bring someone new in. You're going to bring someone younger in. Let's let the chemistry build. Bring in a young offensive lineman. Let the chemistry build. Let them get some real NFL experience. So when you bring in that next young quarterback, they're well protected and have a decent offensive lineman.
It's a okay pick. So I'm gonna kind of get into it, cause I think Pittsburgh. I think he still has a little project written on him. Hey, Pittsburgh's not getting younger.
Well, he's young, isn't he?
That's what I'm saying. He's a project, and I don't think I'm saying Pittsburgh's trying to compete now. They need Super Bowl this year. Big Ben's not playing another year.
So that's so true.
I'm thinking you should have gotten the center out of Alabama, Landon Dickerson. He would have been ready to play. He would have been a starting center day 1.
Well,
without a doubt.
Hey,
he's an animal.
Well, if it was your pick, you could have picked him. Okay, it was my pick.
Nah. You know. Honestly, then I'm just hating because he went to Michigan. So that's really what it comes down to.
Hey, I don't know. You know, I like shirting up that offensive line. You know, and I mean, you think about the division that they're in. Okay,
you did.
You got the Browns. You got Myles Garrett there. Get someone that can, someone that can develop a little bit and protect whoever you got under center. Okay.
You're right. You got to do it.
See that? You see him twice a year. That guy's could be a perennial defensive player of the year.
Oh, John Pollock in the chat.
John Pollock, holy
giving us
that is
dropping knowledge on our head.
John Pollock, Michigan guy. John Pollock, resident Michigan guy. He would know about Mayfield.
Can Pepper? I think you should do the honors and read what his analysis of Mayfield is.
Absolutely.
It's for Pollock.
From John Pollock, my man, the OG, the VIP himself, John Pollock says Mayfield showed impressive improvement from year 1 to 2 after facing a murderer's row of pass rushes in his first season as a starter in 2019. Having to block top 50 picks, I don't know how to say these names, and Chase Young, while having to handle other. I don't think the pick's bad now. I got the John Pollock seal of approval.
Guys are always getting drafted off of how they played Chase Young. Rashawn Slater. Now we got Jaylen Mayfield. There's a tackle from Clemson in this draft that's probably you're gonna hear that a lot draft night. Oh, he played Chase Young really well. Yeah, the guy was getting double teamed. but John is right. He is one of the Chase Young killed everyone. He's one of the ones that Chase Young didn't have a sack. So John Pollock is right. Shout out to John Pollock, the GOAT. We need some Mr. Papa Peppers in the chat.
Mr. Papa Peppers in the chat.
Exclamation Pollock in the chat.
If it please you, Mr. Papa Peppers in the chat, please. I don't think that pick was that bad. I mean, come on.
Oh, Mr. Papa.
He's picking on me and shit. Come on. All right, guys. Now I believe
make the next pick.
I believe the next pick is. Erwin, you are correct. I believe the next pick is up. I believe we have the next pick in the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, remember, the Jacksonville Jaguars took Trevor Lawrence with the first overall pick. They're back on the clock again.
Never
25,
heard of
I believe that pick is in there, folks. Who do the Jacksonville Jaguars take with their second first-round pick?
Yeah, we got the quarterback of the offense on one side. I mean, the potential quarterback of the defense.
They need a safety taken?
Yeah, they need some safety help. Someone to be able to cover cross field when there's a single deep safety. I feel like there's someone that can do that for them.
It's a good pick, man. He's the best safety. They need a safety. They just signed the brother from Seattle to their. They signed both brothers, but God, why am I? One has the hand missing. The other one is the cornerback.
Oh, Griffin. Shaq Griffin.
Griffin. They signed him down there, so they're trying to build that secondary, and they're gonna be underrated. They're gonna be a tough out. So it's a good pick. It's a good pick, Erwin. Definitely.
Yeah, I think Moehrig is like he's a coverage safety that he could come down and cover the slot, but like Erwin said, he could go up there single high safety coverage, double safety, cover two style. He's just going to be a piece for that defense that'll hopefully improve after they broke it down, from where it was a couple years ago. I think it's a great value pick at 25. Seriously,
definitely.
I agree 100%. Yeah, 100%. I know everything about him, and it was great. Now I believe, man, we're moving along well now. I believe that I'm getting a little hum in my ear that the Cleveland Browns are on the clock as well, and that they're thinking about picking right now. Am I getting that correctly? I think the pick is in. Oh, the pick is in. Oh, baby, give me more. Probably should have asked how to pronounce that. But yeah, there it is.
Kwitty Paye.
Kwitty Paye. Brandon, elaborate.
So I just said that I didn't like a guy because he went to Michigan, and I just picked a Michigan player. But
yeah, so yeah, you're gonna have to do a little explaining.
But I mean, come on, this guy. There's no way he should be this low. I mean, this guy. He's not gonna go this low. I highly doubt he's gonna go under 15 maybe. Like he's not gonna go this low. And if Cleveland can get him, shit. Like you got Myles Garrett, just signed Jadeveon Clowney. Even if he can't be healthy, you throw in Kwitty Paye. I mean, quarterbacks good. Lamar Jackson, not Baker. Lamar Jackson, Ben Roethlisberger, and I hate to say it, Joe Burrow are going to be in hell if they were to get Kwitty Paye, because he's twitchy, he's explosive. His production was a little low at Michigan, but it doesn't scare me. He's gonna be a freak on the field, and he's jacked up. He looks like a superhero. So.
Yeah, you're definitely right. I mean, having that extra threat on the defensive line, that's going to be a terror for every quarterback in the division. And you know what? That's why I drafted a tackle for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You got to.
I have to.
It's crazy because Cleveland is like Indianapolis. They don't have a lot of needs, so it's in a good position where it's like, hey, who's falling? Let me pick best on the board. So I think he's the best on the board in my opinion. So I had to go. I definitely had to go Kwitty Paye.
Well, I like the pick. And I don't know what I'm talking about. So you got my approval.
I don't even think they're a sleeper, to be honest. I don't like Baker Mayfield, but they're not a sleeper.
The Browns have been on paper the Super Bowl pick for the last 2 years. Well, why don't we touch on that a little bit? Who are the picks for the Super Bowl this year? I'm almost leaning towards a matchup of last year. Well, okay.
Raiders.
Nah. Shoot.
I think one of the NFC West teams gets out.
You think so?
Arizona?
I don't know. I'll just say
ridiculous. I think. Go for it.
No.
I was gonna say my off the board pick would be the Browns. I feel like we say this every year on paper, but like they just. I think this is the year they might put it all. They could put it all together, and I think this year they finally surprise some people and make a run. And I think that's the beauty of the NFL is like it seems like no matter what, like we know who's gonna win every year, and usually we're wrong, like always. So, and I think that it's a league that has so much parity year from year that it's just a lot of fun to watch.
It's a great pick. No, I mean that's a great Super Bowl pick, Tully, for sure. They're built right. Some teams are built right. They're built right, so it makes sense.
I mean, after years of being bad, they finally built it up the right way.
Mm-hmm.
And it finally made some great picks. They got the original Moneyball guy, Paul DePodesta, and they're running football ops. And they're just finally making like smart picks, smart transactions, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd probably agree just to kind of be out there, say the Browns, but the Bucks, I think they're going back. And they brought everybody back, and it's kind of hard to bet against Tom Brady.
Crazy, man. Crazy. The GOAT.
All 22 starters back.
It's hard to bet against them. And then, I mean, it seems like Pat Mahomes is just going to carry his team late into the playoffs every year now. He's just one of those guys that's going to have it in him.
I think, going back to what Erwin said, like it's impressive that somehow everyone wanted to come back to the Bucs. So you know they're doing something right where guys want to stay. It's not like, when the Patriots were running it back, like they had to restock almost every year. It's not, they were winning, but it wasn't a place that guys wanted to be and have fun. And like the Bucs just seem like if you get all those guys back, like there's a reason. Yeah. There's something there.
Yeah.
Because those guys could have got huge paydays.
Oh,
you're good.
Sorry to interrupt. Do you guys think this could be a New England versus Tampa Super Bowl? Do you think that's a possibility? We get that Belichick Brady.
I gotta see it. I gotta see it from Cam, man. I need a good year out of Cam. If they can put a good year together out of Cam, I mean, why not?
They're gonna be better. They're gonna be a lot better than people are. I mean, they spent a lot in free agency, but COVID killed them, man. Cam was playing all right, but he was still new to the team. Got to learn the offense. You're right though, Ethan. He has to prove it, but
no, I think you said
we know he has it in him. Is the thing.
COVID probably affected Cam, I think, more than we know. Like, sure, he was back after the 2 weeks, but like, I think you see with certain athletes, like it just they weren't the same last year. So I think it'll be interesting to see full
100%.
off season with with the protocols already in place and everyone knows what's going on. I think it'll be a lot of fun to see New England and Cam.
Absolutely. And I just want to clarify, I don't think Cam has to prove anything, to be fair. I think Cam's already proved it throughout his career. He is a threat. He's a great player. He just had a slump last year, and I think we're all kind of in agreement here that maybe part of that was due to COVID. So, Cam just got to get back to where he was in previous
COVID
years.
and time. Time, because he needs more time in New England, I think, too. He needs to get that McDaniels offense.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm sure the Patriot system isn't one you just walk into and can like pick up day one.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a process oriented system.
Yeah.
For sure.
Also, I don't want to let it go by that there was a chat redemption for a random NFL fact as your
That is
mod.
true. Would you look at that? Random NFL fact, huh? Random NFL fact. I should have thought of one, shouldn't I? I probably should have thought of one for this happening, huh?
Bro, you could just go on like the ESPN stat page and pull up anything random. It's the beauty of random.
Wait, what was LaDainian Tomlinson's like wild year?
Like 30 touchdowns, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Hold on, I'm about to look that up real quick.
Oh,
I don't know if this is true, but my
was it-
team might have 2 of the last 3 2,000-yard rushers.
Let's see here.
Might be a fun
that
fact.
was your team?
Might be.
Oh, like-
I'm not. That is not confirmed. I'm thinking Chris Johnson, Adrian Peterson, Derrick Henry. I'm thinking those are 2 of the last 3 were Titans.
Well, my NFL fact. Bring me to the one cam, okay? Bring the solo cam to me, okay? I'm gonna talk to you directly, Jonah 25. Come on, send me over here. Yeah. Look at that fucking beautiful face, okay? Did you know, in the year 2006, LaDainian Tomlinson not only rushed for 1,815 yards, but he had 28 rushing touchdowns. For those of you that don't know, that's almost 2 rushing touchdowns per game in the regular season. But he also added on 3, count them, 3 receiving touchdowns, as well as 508 receiving yards, totaling over 2,000 scrimmage yards. What a year. Can we get some old mamas for LaDainian Tomlinson? That's not a random fact. That is fucking random, man. What do you want from me? It's a random NFL fact. What do you want? Someone out here telling me it's not a random fact. Don't tell me how to run my stream. Fight you, Jonah.
I feel that.
Yeah. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as well, I want to bring up that after that discussion, I was come to know that we are doing another giveaway. We're not going at 30. Well, we are going at 30. But we're doing one now as well. We're going to give away another hat. So make sure, we're going to give you a minute. We'll talk a little bit. We'll give you a minute. Make sure you get into the chat. Say something in the chat to be eligible, and you can win a hat. And you get to pick if it's your favorite team or whatever. You just be like, hey, I like the Ravens. I'll get you a Ravens hat. How about that? That's pretty easy. You win a hat. All you got to do is literally say anything in the chat.
Does it look like the one that's on your head?
Peppers. I could look like the one that's on my head. I don't know. You could literally just like send,
Not bad. Okay.
I don't know where I got this one, honestly. I don't know where. You know what? I think I got this from my dad for Christmas the one year, and then I saw it in the back of a closet that I know he never goes into, and I was like, okay, I guess he doesn't like it, so I'll take it.
It's my hat now. Thanks, Pop.
It's my hat now.
Grandpa.
Good night, Eve. Love you.
Good night. Love you too.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil.
Wow, what are the chances?
What are the chances of that? What time is it? 10:18?
Oh, what if he was like, I love... Wait a second, is that my
Wait
Eagles
a
hat
second,
from
that's my hat?
2008? I
Damn
take
it.
back.
That's my hat you're wearing. You little scamp. Comes in here, rips it off of my head.
Yeah.
Damn it, Dad. Showing my bald head to everyone. What was Seattle's pick? Did Seattle pick yet? Am I stupid? I gotta go back. I don't think Seattle picked yet. Seattle didn't pick.
That's the Jamal Adams trade.
Yeah, they don't have a pick.
They went to New York, so New York.
Oh, there
had
you go.
that.
There you go. Seattle doesn't have a pick there, homie.
Yeah, that was Asante Jr.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, we're going to be doing this giveaway. So make sure you're in the chat and just saying literally anything. Literally anything. We'll do the pick.
Active participant.
I don't know. If you got someone would seem so random fact. John, what? I got you if someone would... Oh! If someone would redeem a random fact. Okay, John. You got the next random fact then. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to roll on this random fact. We're going to roll on this giveaway. Again, it is a hat. An NFL team hat. If you win, you get a hat. Simple as that. You just got to tell me, what team you're a fan of, or if you're not a fan of a team, you can just be like, hey, I like the color or logo of this hat, and I'll be like, yeah, I agree. Yeah, 100%. Go for it. But go for it. Let's roll on this sucker. Poppy Pepper Stream of Flames. Is that a wild Tico? And Tico won the giveaway. Are you fucking kidding me? Tico literally just said, Poppy Pepper Stream of Flames. This man wins the giveaway. Tico wins the giveaway. Tico, you just won yourself a fucking hat.
Nice.
That is one of the worst value team merchandise you can get right now. Is his team.
For real.
That is
Houston Texans, for people who don't know.
Yes.
Terrible.
Oh man,
that is unbelievable. This man typed in the chat and I'll hit roll and he wins. That's unbelievable. Congratulations to Tico 222 for your win of the hat. Congratulations, homie. Hey, I appreciate you hopping in here too, homie.
It's fixed.
It's gotta be fixed. It's gotta be. Pog. That's a fucking pog.
Blame Zero Mon.
Guys, that is unreal. That is the best amount of luck that I've ever seen. What pick are we on, actually? Pick number 27. I mean, I knew that completely. Pick number 27.
Baltimore.
I believe Baltimore's pick is in, ladies and gentlemen. I believe it's in. I could be wrong, but I'm mostly right. So I would probably agree that the pick is in.
We sent the envelope. Do I have to call down?
This is your pick.
My pick? It's not my pick.
This is your pick.
No.
That wasn't my pick.
Yeah, this is wrong. I'm pick 28. I threw my pick in there, so I may have done a little confusion. So this is looks like the New Orleans Saints picked early.
I'm gonna get on the phone here, see if they found my envelope. I'll be right back.
It seems like the pick for the Ravens have slipped away.
He traded up. Baltimore traded up. Or was it?
Tully, what are you hearing on your end? I'm hearing a little something.
Traded down.
They flipped.
I mean, I'll take the blame for that because I
Seamanich lost the envelope. How do you lose an envelope?
I threw my pick in there as well prior to the pick actually being in because I knew I'd forget. So
yeah,
I threw my pick in there. So that's my bad.
Rashod Bateman.
This is actually the pick, ladies and gentlemen, for the Ravens. Pick number 27, Rashod Bateman. Wide receiver. That's a good pick. Tully, why don't you talk about your pick?
Yeah, so the reason the pick finally got in is because this phone has a cord, right? It just works better than you guys with your newfangled smartphones and wireless, whatever. But Rashod Bateman, first of all, getting him all the way down at 27 to pair with Lamar Jackson, Lamar has to be so happy because Bateman, in any other draft, he would be an elite wide receiver prospect. He has the ability to get off the line, unlike any other receiver in this draft. Wins a lot of hand-to-hand battles at the line of scrimmage. You put him in press coverage, it doesn't matter. He's going to get out of it, get past guys. And that was, the biggest problem for the Ravens is just getting guys open for Lamar to deliver the ball to. He makes highlight reel catches, and he just has some, elite shaken size that'll just help him get the balls that other guys can't get to, and he's just, I think at 27, I think he's just such a steal here that I'm so happy. I feel like I'm Ozzie Newsome.
This was Aaron's our scout, our local scout. This was his guy. This was the guy that he liked, his underdog, you could say, the guy that he thought would be the steal of the draft.
Yeah, I don't even know if he is an underdog. There's just a lot of good film out there on him.
This is one of those. There's two. Tully, this is a great pick because I think there's two guys that fit their team at this spot.
Yeah,
the best, and it's him and I would say Terrace Marshall. Those two guys for Baltimore. That's what they. If you're a Baltimore fan, that's what you should want because I don't want these tricky. I don't want the 4.2 or a guy who, he's so fast. Hollywood. No. You need a guy you know is going to catch the ball. A guy you know who's going to make tough catches. So Bateman, great pick. Fit, beautiful, is better than some of the other like smaller receivers that might be a little bit more explosive. Great pick.
I think that's what Lamar is missing, right? Like a guy that he could rely on to just either be open or make the catch that, like, and he has a catch radius. Lamar may not always have the most accurate throws, but if you could have a guy like this, he's got to be so happy. He's got to be so happy with a guy like that.
Jump ball monster. This guy, he's gonna make some plays in that division.
Yeah.
So
and you got a good compliment to Mark Andrews as well, a secondary target. Because I mean, outside of Mark Andrews, there's not necessarily the most reliable pass catchers on the team.
I mean, think about the team. You got Hollywood Brown for the over the top. You got Rashod Bateman, red zone,
all of it.
Curl routes, physical catches. Then you still got Mark Andrews, and then obviously you already know what's in the backfield: Lamar Jackson, J.K. Dobbins, physical offensive line. Yeah. That's a Super Bowl team.
I think the other thing that helps Bateman is like, because of that ability to get off the line, he could hit that slant route and make plays after the catch. But Lamar's missing that guy in the middle that he could just like, I don't want to say dump off to, but just complete some easy passes and help him, because he's forced to make all the plays with his arm and his legs. But like, if he could take the ball out of his hand for a bit, just to really ease the burden.
It's not 100%. The most prototypical release, but he has one of the fastest releases in the NFL. Yeah. Like it's like that. So you need a guy who's gonna catch a little heat on them slants. Yeah.
I think it's a good pick. Definitely gives Lamar Jackson a little bit some more options to work with on offense. I think that'll be a good relationship to have. On that
Baby Callie loves the pick.
I'm hearing a little something. A little something in my ear. It looks like the Saints pick is now in. And you may have previously seen it. This would be Gregory Rousseau, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy here. Seeing mock drafts, I'm kind of surprised he went this low. He seemed like a guy that was going to be up a little bit higher. Maybe like later teens. But, I mean, at 28, it kind of felt like an easy pick for me. You get a good compliment to Cam Jordan. Cam Jordan's not really getting any younger. You get a good compliment to Cam Jordan. And I'm getting in the chat here that he had 15.5 sacks, which was second behind Chase Young. So I mean, I think that's a solid pickup for the Saints if they can get Rousseau at 28.
Yeah, that's actually not. That wasn't in the chat. That was our NFL Insider Zero Mon behind the scenes.
That's what I mean.
So big shout out to him.
Big shout out to Zero Mon. Big shout out to Zero Mon.
This guy's 6'7".
Yes.
You can't teach 6'7". Like, now his testing, his pro day it wasn't good. Like he got a lot of flack for his cone drills, his shuttles. Vert was whatever. His 40 wasn't bad, but I think they wanted him to be a little bit more of a athletic freak at his pro day, and he wasn't. I think it also doesn't help that Jaelan Phillips was at the pro day and maybe overshined him a little bit. But no, I think it's a good pick. It's worth it. Maybe you go receiver because Michael Thomas, that can't be it. So, but it's not a bad pick. Why not?
I was thinking wide receiver as well, but I'm a big defense guy. Hey. But I mean, you got a new quarterback in there. I mean, you probably should have some more targets. More targets you have, the easier it is for your quarterback. But I mean, is that going to be the quarterback of the future?
That's a good question.
So, are you going to lock up picks and players for this guy who may not be there, who may not be the guy? Why not solidify your defense a little bit here? That's my thought process.
Could you imagine that if Kansas City doesn't trade up in, was it 2017 or 20, whatever the Mahomes draft is, they were going to take him. Imagine Mahomes with Sean Payton, Alvin Kamara, Mike. I mean, he has a great offense in Kansas City, don't get me wrong, but that would have been a lot of fun too.
That's a perennial Super Bowl contender. Easily.
Yeah.
Easily. Well, it looks like the Green Bay Packers are now in. The pick, ladies and gentlemen, is now in.
We all know that you can't rely on Kevin King to be in coverage in crucial situations. So, going with Eric Stokes from Georgia, cornerback. I think they need some help on the corner.
Good pick.
What was his 40, Erwin? Was he the one who had the good 40? I think I think he's the one who ran like a 4.2. So it's a good pick.
4.25. Stokes ran an unofficial 4.25 at his Bulldogs pro day. There was no combine this year, so it was a pro day. So take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, that's still impressive.
You can't teach speed.
Yep.
That's a good pick.
I mean, with that kind of speed,
on the outside there.
With that kind of speed, you could get there before the receiver does. So
yeah. You can defend Scotty Miller on the go route before the half ends.
There you go. You got a lot of catch up speed there too. That's a good pick. And the Packers have a solid defense, but this is only just building them up even more.
And another draft where they don't draft any weapons for Aaron Rodgers.
Exactly. Or you just draft a quarterback in the first round, you know? Or was it the second round? I don't remember now.
Jordan Love?
Yeah. What was the second?
I think it's
late
first round, pick 17 or something wild.
They traded back up, I think.
Yep. Traded in, yep.
Yeah. Well, you know, solidify the defense, I guess.
Yeah.
Why not? Hey, and I do just want to remind everyone, sorry if there's more discussion on Eric Stokes, but I just want to remind everybody, pick number 30, we still do have a giveaway. Pick number 30 is the final giveaway of the evening. We're going to be giving away Madden 21 for one lucky person, or unlucky person, depending on how you look at it, after pick 30. So make sure you get your chats in so you are eligible for the pick. This will be after this pick, the Buffalo Bills pick. Once we complete that pick, we have our little discussion and whatnot. We will be making our selection for who wins Madden 21. All right, guys.
But I'm actually very curious are we gonna give each other some grades here based on what we think we've done. I mean, once we get there, we still have to see.
I'm down to do that. I don't know what I'd give everyone, but
I don't even remember.
Outside of the top 15, I'm just like, hey, mock drafts. Hey, my best friend.
Pepper, I'd give you an F for feet.
Okay, well that's. Thanks, Tully. Appreciate it.
Maybe a B for bald. Maybe a B for bald.
Stop! Don't! You're gonna Don't! You're gonna make him do it.
He's gonna do the thing with the thing.
He's gonna do the thing. We've seen this too many times. Oh, and De La Shop is rating with 9. Woo! Hey, what's up, everybody? Appreciate you hopping in here. My name is Papa Pepper. I'm a variety streamer, and tonight we're doing something a little bit special. We're doing an NFL mock draft. We're on pick number 30 right now. We're only going to 32. Yeah, what's up?
Roll the vid.
Can I?
As your lead mod.
Am I? Am I able to?
Can we roll the vid?
I don't know if
this
I can.
is the vid.
Is the vid up? Is the vid up?
Yeah, it's up.
I clicked away by accident. What are we doing?
We ran.
Oh, he missed it. Roll back.
Am I stupid or something? Don't answer that. Hey, but I appreciate everybody hopping in here today. Hey, if you're new in the chat, just be aware there's a giveaway going on, okay? So make sure you get your little chat entries in there. Oh, my God. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, hello, everybody. There's oh, my God. Sambo Season with the 5 gifted sub. Thank you, Sambo Season. You're sitting on my right. Thank you. You and your beautiful daughter. Sambo Season with the gifted subs. To Gabe, making the dough, Mr. Tuxedo Man, Batiarna, and Hyric6. If you're in the chat, make sure you say thank you to the wonderful man on my right. Okay? All right, I appreciate the Daily Shelf. Thank you. Can we get a shout out for Daily Shelf? Actually, I can do it. I'm just fucking in the chat. You know, whatever. But again, we're doing a giveaway after this pick, so make sure you get your chats in so you become eligible for the pick. We're giving away Madden 2021. Okay. Do we have pick 30? I think
Oh, should I get on the phone? I think
is the pick in?
Yes.
The pick is in.
He has the
okay, we
envelope?
did the pick in.
Okay.
I just kind of like putting my finger to my ear.
The envelope's in, Pepper. So, just so you know.
Oh, it's in, baby. We're already up. Jayson Oweh. Defensive end. All right, Tully. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Was it Brandon? Brandon, did you make the pick?
That was me.
All right. Brandon, talk about your pick. Let's hear it.
I'm just gonna say this: 4-3-6. 4-3-6 edge rusher.
Okay.
39.5-inch vert.
Mm-hmm.
This guy.
Talk to me.
This guy, and he's an edge rusher. Edge rusher. This guy's explosive. Like this is crazy, man. Like if I
4-3-6 edge rusher
at Buffalo, I thought about the linebacker out of Tulsa. I even thought about a receiver, but Jayson Oweh, I can't pass up that potential. He's raw. He's gonna need a little developing, but hey, I could work with 4-3-6.
That's fast.
I had Oweh high on my board, actually. I considered him for the Giants, maybe even the Patriots.
Dang.
I just think he's that kind of a freakish athlete where, like, the big thing is setting the edge on the defense, and, like, Oweh could just be a game changer. It's kind of crazy to think him and Micah Parsons were on the same defense with that type of athleticism. So, I think this is a great value pick late in the draft at 30. And is this for the Bills?
This is for the Bills.
Yeah. So like now you have Ed Oliver, you have a guy like Oweh. It's just gonna be a scary front seven.
Oweh. Now we did have a question in the chat. Now, apparently, the Slosh Boy and their friends were fighting. I don't know if it's physically. I mean, it'd be an interesting fist fight to, a reason to have a fist fight over. But they were talking about who's better, the Vikings or the Titans. Now we have a Titans fan in the chat, and someone who probably doesn't like Kirk Cousins. So, Brandon, why don't we start with you? Who's better, the Titans or the Vikings?
We beat them last year.
We being the Titans.
The Titans beat them last year. My apologies.
No, you're okay.
Kirk Cousins threw for 90 yards to start the season. It wasn't against us. I just want to throw that point out. That's why I drafted Mac Jones, because Kirk Cousins sucks. Derrick Henry and Dalvin Cook, hey, it could be a wash. A.J. Brown and Justin Jefferson, it could be a wash. I think they have a little bit better defense than us, but we're just... Hey, Mike Vrabel, he's that guy, man. Hey, he said he'll cut something off to win a Super Bowl, so I'm taking that coach over whoever Minnesota had. Was it still Zimmer? He's still there or something? So, yeah, Titans. We beat them last year. Kirk Cousins is a quarterback. Not that Tannehill's great, but he's definitely better than Kirk Cousins. So
Tannehill plays his role well, though. I mean,
he does.
Tannehill plays the role well. You got to the AFC Championship game with Tannehill as your quarterback. I mean, you can't knock that.
He's a sniper in play action. It's easy when you have Derrick Henry, but he's a sniper. And then A.J. Brown, I told people, and they kind of looked at me crazy. I said A.J. Brown's the best pick in Tennessee Titans history, in my opinion. Since Steve McNair, I should say. Because I think he's the first guy that changed our offense. Like, Derrick Henry obviously is our main guy, but A.J. Brown was the one we needed to evolve the team to something else. Because we would have just been a run team like we were with Chris Johnson, Lindell White, Eddie George. So I love so Vikings are going to be better, but yeah, Kirk Cousins.
You think the Vikings are going to be better? All right, so record-wise, what you got the Titans at and the Vikings?
Oh, that's tough, man. I don't know what to make of the Titans. I got to see after the draft because we lost a lot of people. It's going to be close. Like I'm saying it as a fan that Titans over Vikings, but I get the discussion. We lost a lot. If Bud Dupree can play, then we'll see.
Both 8-8-1. No.
8-8-1.
17 games this year. 17 games this year.
17.
Crazy.
That makes it
a shame.
interesting.
It's a shame for the Cowboys they can't go 8-8 anymore.
For the NFC East.
Well, I mean, NFC East is just a loser's bracket.
You always have like 2 8-8s, a 7 and 9,
and that's who's winning. And well, you know what? One of those teams just won the Super Bowl in the last 5 years, so I don't want to hear it. Okay.
Still holding on. Still holding on.
But so did the worst franchise of all time last year.
I mean, they had the best quarterback ever. We had a backup. We beat that guy.
Ethan, can you just wave your wings like an eagle? Give us your best Eagles chant.
I feel like I got a nice little wave going on my back arm there. Like, it looks kind of fluid, right? Kind of looks fluid. Look at my. I don't know if it's my hand that's doing it for me, but man, that's kind of fluid.
It is fluid.
Right? It looks
you should have had this on tape.
That's why they drafted you so high. Yeah,
it probably wasn't a good thing to be just like literally just like staring in the camera while I was doing that, but
the fluidity.
The fluidity of the arms is just unbelievable. That's why I picked number 17 by the Dolphins.
Baby
Fins
cam.
up, baby. Fins up. Baby cam. Oh my God. Imagine Doug Peterson getting fired. Let me tell you what. Imagine Doug Peterson getting fired, Carson Wentz getting traded, and Howie Roseman still having a job. What a time to be alive. Am I right, guys? Angie, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm getting word that pick number 31 is in. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. No, we don't do that. We're not doing that because we have the giveaway. We have the giveaway.
Oh.
It's pick 30, ladies and gentlemen. We have a giveaway to do.
Can I get some noise in the chat? I can't hear.
Yeah, can we get some oh mamas and stuff in the chat, please? A little bit of oh mama, maybe some Mr. Papa Peppers, maybe some Peppers in general, or just say hello, or call me bald. I don't really care. Just get yourself in the chat so you're eligible for the giveaway. All you got to do is literally say anything in the chat at this point. I mean, and you're good. And then we're just going to roll it and figure out who's winning Madden.
Chat, I can't hear you.
Cool. Good for you. I heard it's fun. Oh, we got so many old mamas in the chat. Lovely. I love it. Guys,
is there drum roll command?
We're starting to wrap up here. There's only 32 picks in the first round. So I just want to say thank you everybody who hopped in the chat today and was chatting with us, talking with us about football, giving us some okay. Well, what the fuck, Angie? Oh, you just ruined it, man. Oh, it's getting all sentimental and everything, and he just threw Baldy in there. Roll it, Io.
Roll the damn dice.
Roll the damn dice. Great vibes. I'm having a good time. It's a lot of fun. I would do this again.
I think this is the first annual Pepper mock draft.
First annual? Hey.
It's a very wordy title. We'll maybe work on that for next year.
Oh, Tolino99 has won the giveaway. Oh! Look at that. Tolino99 wins the giveaway.
What did I win?
Yeah, Angie. Yeah. You cool. You cool with me, Angie. Thank you. This is rigged.
Hey.
Okay.
Of course. I'll take that. Yeah, thank you. Great roll.
Man's on the phone just
great roll. You got my call before.
The giveaway.
Yeah. Again,
okay, guys.
Recorded phone.
Okay, I guess we're rolling again. Tolino99. So, I'm sorry, Tully. I've been told by the director that I'm rolling again.
Where's the 1? 911. Yeah,
we gotta roll it again because Eakin won.
Hey, how do I report
Eakin won again?
It's rigged.
This Pepper Twitch guy, he conned me out of my money.
Oh my God, Eakin won again. Nightbot, come on, Nightbot, someone new.
Nightbot fired.
Nightbot will not be back for next year.
Nightbot. Yo, it's always Eakin do this.
Nightbot definitely gets an F. Nightbot's
twice. This is unbelievable. Keemons won the giveaway. Keemons. Wait, was Keemons in the chat? Did I miss Keemons in the chat?
Shut up.
Oh, we got another hype train going. When did Keemons get in the chat? Keemons, you here, homie? I miss you. I love you. Where's that man? Keemons, congratulations on winning Madden 2021. Keemons, I did not even see Keemons in the chat. Where did you go? Where are you at, you handsome boy?
Maybe lurking.
Speak up.
Maybe Keemons might be lurking.
Well, you gotta talk in the chat to be qualified for it.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
He hacked it.
Keemon's in on the burner.
Oh, Seaman Each is gifting the tier 1 to Kush Mountain. Is that Mountain? Mount? Kush
Mountain Kush?
Mountain Kush. Sambo Season with the 400 biddies and Tolino with the 100 biddies. Angie with the biddies. Thank you guys. We'll start another hype train. Thank you guys. That's unbelievable. You guys are amazing. I can't believe that Nightbot really tripped out and was like Tolino 99. Oh, okay, never mind. Let's have
Why
Deacon
not
win
me?
again.
Why not Tolino? Why not?
A call for a revote. Man, that man, Keymons. I love that man, Keymons. That's a good streamer right there.
Plug real quick. Everybody
Go check out Sambo.
She said no
She's
no
like, no shameless
plugs.
plug. How dare you shameless plug?
I am the shameless plug.
If you're in the sports games, you're in the music, I'll be doing all of those things.
Check out the man with the beautiful daughter.
Appreciate y'all.
For a nap, apparently.
Let me
Thanks,
know-
homie. I appreciate you hopping in
claps,
here, man.
man.
Big clap.
Thanks for
Let me know,
talking.
let me know
Good
how,
picks,
how
man.
you guys feel about my draft after.
Will do, homie. I appreciate you again. Thank you.
Got y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Peace.
I'm sorry.
Say bye.
It's just,
Look.
see you,
say bye.
dude. Say goodnight, everyone. Can we get some old mamas in the chat for Sambo, please?
She's fired up.
Oh, thank you,
Let's go
Zero
fired
Mom,
up one here.
for the gifted. Angie with the biddies. We got Angie with the gifted sub. Yo, we got Beans with the bits. We got Eakin. Okay, I'm sorry, Eakin. I'm sorry about the winning twice thing. I'm really sorry about that.
Eakin, I know how you feel, man. I know how you feel. To win and just get it taken away from you. I know how I feel.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
Okay, fair enough.
if we're doing the promo thing quick, I'd like to have the floor here for a second.
Oh boy. One box time.
One box. Everybody, one box. Yeah, I also stream on Twitch. Still, building it up, trying to gain a following. So you'll see my app below, Tolino99. Other side. Tolino99. Give me a follow. I'm on that affiliate grind. I'm a variety streamer. I'm still trying to find my lane. Yeah, if you want to give me a follow down on Twitch and also on the IG, The Real Mike Tully, and the Twitter, The Real Mike Tully with 2 O's. Yeah, that's really all I got to plug. I think this is a lot of fun and we should do it every year. And I still have a pick to do, so.
Small dogs with a kick W and you're beating to it, Pepper. You sure did. All right, guys. I think I got a little something in here. We've been chatting for a while. Brandon, do you want have anything to plug? You want to plug anything?
Not really. Just follow these guys. Follow Papa Pepper. Follow Sambo Seasons. That's a 5 instead of a S. And definitely follow Tully Inho 99. We got to get him affiliated. Both of Sambo and Tully for sure.
Yes, for sure,
yeah.
100%.
And I'm always in Papa Pepper's chat, so definitely say hi or whatever if I'm in there. I talk a lot of mess, but.
Brandon, I'm gonna cut you off because Daily Shelf is making a great point in the chat. Can we get a big shout out for you making all these graphics, all these
Yes,
graphics? And can
100%.
you plug
Yes.
the work that you do? That's fucking awesome.
Anything you see
appreciate
on my
it.
stream, outside of this too. When I'm just streaming regularly, you see my transitions, you see my raid videos, you see my emotes. Those are all done by the man that's sitting right below me. Okay, that's all. That's all him.
I appreciate
That's all
that.
him right there.
Hey man, we gotta blow Papa Pepper up, man. We gotta blow him up, man. We gotta. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the kind words. And yeah, if you guys ever need somebody in the chat want to talk business, just hit up Papa Pepper. He could forward you to me.
I can direct you. I got the directions. Okay, I know the pathway to take. Okay. Yeah, it's my turn to shameless plug, guys. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Let's we got pick 31, right? This draft's almost over. Actually, you know what?
Picks to make.
Yo, hey, Mr. Director in the over there in the right corner. Hey, you want to one box me real quick? Can you hit me with that one box real quick? The big guy. Yeah, you the one with the hat, the one that turned around. Can you? Okay, come on. What are you talking about?
Hey,
What do you mean,
director,
no?
director. I think we need to run something.
What do you mean no? Was that a real no? Is this a real? This man over here just playing around now.
Should I get in the hard? I don't think he hears me. Let me get on the hard line.
Can you get it? Oh, come on!
Yeah, he likes feet.
How many times are we gonna play this?
Feet. Yeah.
I don't like feet. What?
And he's bald, like an 8-ball, bald, like shiny, smooth. Yeah, that's Papa Pepper. Yeah, the pick is in. Okay, thank you. Pepper, the pick is in. Just so you know.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, pick number 31, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like the pick is in. I don't remember who's picking.
That's a good question.
We got the Chiefs.
31 was my pick.
We got the Chiefs. I'm sorry. The Chiefs have the pick. The pick is in, ladies and gentlemen. Tully, seems you have made the pick. What do we got here, homie?
So there's no graphic. I believe this is Christian Barmore.
Is there a graphic?
6'5",
It looks like there's a graphic.
311 pounds. There should be a graphic. This guy is number 12 on PFF's big board. I'm talking big. Christian Barmore, big interior defensive lineman. He's got shades of Quinnen Williams, who we know went to the Jets and has been a beast for them straight out of the gates. He's an interior lineman that creates a lot of pass rushing opportunities. He showed out against Ohio State, and I believe it was Notre Dame in the championship playoffs last year. He's just a guy that can't be contained. Like I said, 311, but like just can move. And last year, his 91.5 out of 100 pass rush grade led the country among interior defensive linemen. So Barmore at, I don't know, what is this, pick number 31 and ranking 12 on PFF's big board. I think he's just a great value pick. The Chiefs probably needed O-line help here after we saw in the Super Bowl, but sometimes you just got to take the best available, and just that defense is going to be so much better with a guy like him in there.
You're not wrong. Not wrong at all.
No, it's a Barmore, so he's the first D tackle to go on our mock. He's my number 2 D tackle.
Okay.
I like the kid out of Washington, Levi Onwu. I'm not gonna say his last name right, so my apologies. Owusu-Koramoah or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But Barmore, man, he's a space eater. He's a problem. You put him with Chris Jones, good luck running up the middle. I mean, in Kansas City. So he's definitely he there's not a lot of guys walking around with that size and that strength. So I mean, it's not a bad pick any means. I like another guy more, but it's a good pick. It's still a good pick.
Yeah, especially this late in the draft to get guys that can disrupt an offense.
Yeah.
And I mean, their offense is going to be stacked for years with Mahomes at quarterback. Like, it's not really going to matter too much who you have there. As long as you have a solid offensive line, Mahomes is the type of guy that's going to make his skill players better just by being Mahomes. Yeah. So really building your defense is going to be a top priority, and just making sure that defense is top tier so you can compete for a Super Bowl year in and year out. Yeah.
Obviously their biggest need was O-line here. But again, we're only doing the first round, so there's 6 more rounds for the Chiefs to get, maybe not a top tier O-lineman, but enough to help them out.
That's facts. That's very true. And, I mean, as they say, you win in the trenches, baby. I mean, you got to win in those trenches. Offensive line, defensive line, that's where you win games. It's not the prettiest position, but that's the position that you're going to get it done.
Yeah. Big shout out to Eakin. He's been loving my picks all night, so shout out to you, Eakin. and I know how you feel. We both were robbed of wins.
Hey, Eakin won.
He did. He did win.
No,
he got another one.
You're giving him the second win?
Okay. No, he won the first one.
Congrats, Eakin. Congrats.
He won the hat. He was the first
No, but you took away his second win, no?
Well, I mean, like, he got one twice, and it's like...
He's just a winner. I don't know what to tell you. He's a winner.
He is a winner, and like I'd 100% give him as much as he wants because he gives my channel so much. I just wanted to make sure that everything was divvied out appropriately. Except the Lions, you're dead wrong. Well, there you go, Tully. You're wrong about the Lions.
Okay, fair.
Okay, fair. Ooh, he here. Ooh, he Thicky in the chat. Welcome in, Thicky. Guys, this is the last pick of the draft. Last pick of the Papa Pepper mock draft extravaganza. Before we get to it, Just want to say thank you to everybody that popped in here again. Thank you so much for coming in here and being in the chat, being a part of the giveaway, the whole mock draft experience. This has been a lot of fun, honestly. I was pretty nervous coming into it. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I would like to do this again. If you guys like it, we would definitely do it again. You know, shout out to Seaman Each in the back, controlling everything. Shout out to Zero Mon for being that scout for us, that inside our ear type guy. Shout out to everybody, you know, you guys as well, B. McDaniel, Tolino, Sambo. You went to bed. You know,
it was a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun.
This was a lot of fun. I hope this becomes the annual pop-up.
Yeah. I would love to do it. I was about to say, I mean, we got the NBA draft coming up.
NBA, MLB, NHL. Let's do it all. MLS.
I'm gonna talk a little bit more ish, but I mean, Manich, Io, Tully, myself, Erwin, and Ethan, we put this together in a week, pretty much. So it was really cool. We're all on different, you know, areas and stuff. So I think that's very commendable about how we did it. A lot of fun.
This was a lot of fun. Imagine the future ones. I mean, we get more time. We know this was good. We know this was successful. Yeah. Man, imagine the quality of the next ones.
Yeah, I think
next time draft in a hot tub.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. This was fun. I had a good time doing it. But with that being said, pick number 32, baby, and I'm hearing in my ear. Pick is in.
Whoa.
Oh baby.
Wow, that's big.
Wow.
The E is silent. All the E's, all of them, they're all silent. It's just.
Let me tell you what. This was a pick. Honestly, on my board, I had them getting Travis or Levi, the D tackle you were talking about. Mm-hmm. But all their running backs are free agents next year. Ronald Jones. I just drew a blank on every running back they have. What the fuck?
They still have Doug
Leonard
Martin.
Fournette.
Mm-hmm. They just signed Gio Bernard.
But he's a free agent in 2022. They only signed him for 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you have all those running backs.
I've been pretty nice.
The future.
I've been pretty nice this whole draft. This is by far the worst pick of the draft. It's such a bad
the best pick.
It's such a bad pick that I was shocked when you wrote it in. I mean,
this is a great pick. I don't know what you're talking about.
They only have like 20 running backs down there.
3.
Running backs come every draft. So unless it's Saquon Barkley, Ezekiel Elliott, Dalvin Cook,
they brought everyone back.
No.
They brought everyone back.
Guess what?
They got all 22.
That means they probably don't need him.
Yeah, there's a running back next year. And guess what? There's a running back in the second round and third round. This was by far the worst pick.
Nah, this is a great pick.
This might be the team that needs a running back the least.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. You want me to do it again?
Honestly,
I think I misentered my pick. I wanted Levi on.
Oh, no. Hey.
Okay.
I love the running back in first round, but
yeah,
we gotta.
I figured he needed to go in the first round. He should have gone
because
in the first
he still
round.
goes.
You know what? Fuck
in the first round.
Go to the Bucks.
Because
Ethan has had the 2 worst picks in this draft. I don't know shit about college players, to be honest. Okay, I don't really know anything, so I'm fine with having the worst picks in the draft.
He tells the people at the end of the draft, "I have no idea what I'm doing." You've wasted 3 hours of your life.
Nah. This was a good time. Come on,
with my picks.
To be honest, I had no idea going into this draft, so
You guys did a good job. I would say 90% of the picks were pretty good. None of us know what we're doing, but
the only one where I was like, oh crap! Like a couple of the mocks I saw, like I think we hit like some of the nails on the head, and I was just like, yeah, we could do this too.
Hey, Tully, we did do it.
I miss Sambo. We did it. Can we get Erwin back in here? Like, just so someone else can be in that top right box.
I miss Sambo, but we should have had 5 screens with the Manich backdrop.
With him cooking in the lab.
Cooking in the lab. He agrees. Man. Well, I think that's it. I mean, unless you guys want to do a second round just for shit.
Oh, we got a message, a written message.
Oh, we have a written message?
Shout out John Pollock.
Someone get Corey a Sharpie.
Wait,
Big shout out to John Pollock.
Yeah, can we get a shout out to John Pollock? John Pollock's been in the stream for
Mr.
a while
Papa
now.
Pepper in the
Yeah.
chat.
Man,
Like,
he's
he's-
in here
he's-
when I streamed Madden once, and that's where the bond happened. John Pollock, baby. Shout out to John.
Yeah.
Guys,
I mean, look how far your stream has come. And now
shout
Pollock's
out
still here.
Go!
The day
From
one.
the director himself.
Hey, we got a shout out one time. I hope you guys can hear me. Shout out to my guy John Pollock. The first that I remember, the first Pepper follower that was out of the squad. I know he loves football. Shout out to my guy. Ravens, Cardinals, Super Bowl. Kyler Murray's going to make you cry, but at least you're going to get there. Looking forward to it.
That man John's been around for a while. I appreciate John's almost like in every stream. No bullshit. It doesn't even matter what I'm playing. John's been
I can't wait till you have to play him one-on-one. That stream is going to be the all-time stream.
in basketball, I'm going to cook him.
Yeah.
I'm literally going to fry him.
You're 147.
Yeah, can we run the graphic again?
I am a very solid
For the
185.
Pepper stats? We need the Pepper
I'm a
stats.
solid 185.
How are you a flabby 147?
What are you talking about? I'm not a flabby 147. I'm a very solid and muscular 185.
I mean, I guess you have good footwork, am I right?
Oh my god. How many times have we rolled this? Like 6?
It's a good.
Roll the tape.
It's so good. You know, you have to keep that for like future streams.
It is really fucking funny. It is really funny. Likes feet and bald.
Yeah,
It's like why
too
is
perfect.
that my selling point? Likes feet, bald. Okay, let's draft him. Why am I 147? Why was that the weight that I was given? Angie, thank you for the bits, Angie. And
Zero Mon got bad information.
That
He's a
was
good
the pro
insider,
day.
but
That was pro day scale.
that's true.
Oh,
I did
that
put on
makes
like
sense.
40 since then. Crazy. Make it the raid video.
it actually
The
was.
raid video.
Shout out Zero Mon, yeah. Zero Mon 12.
Shout out Zero Mon 12 for sure. Zero Mon made that big board. Zero Mon was our insider source. Shout out to Zero Mon.
Lead mod,
Zero Mon
leading the
And
way.
Big mod.
The graphics at the end of the videos as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Zero Mon's also
Zero
the
Mon.
leader of the Discord.
Yep.
He created a lot of it, so I'm gonna, as another mod, I'm gonna put the Discord in the chat. Make sure you guys join. Join the Pepper Patch. We're all a part of it. It's a fun little community.
It is. I do want to say, like me, my channel isn't like it's really not just me. Like it's all of us. You all collectively, we all have input in the channel. We all do shit for the channel. You guys are just as much a part of the Papa Pepper channel as I am. For sure. All of you guys.
Yeah, it's a team effort.
It is a team effort. It really is a team effort. The channel is actually never the channel is actually never Ethan, but everyone else. Sorry, Pepka. Angie, thank you for hopping in here. You're in here as well all the time. I appreciate you as well. You've been in here so much so recently. I can't thank you enough. I appreciate you. Have a great night's sleep, Angie. Ian, Evan, all right, beans. Unreal. Beans. Oh, we got Angie with the VIP, too. I just realized that. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, okay. All right, guys. That's going to be it for us. Oh, my God. One second. How's it going? Yeah, it's me. It's your boy. It's your boy. It's oh, thank you. Who was that? Oh, thank you. I almost said thank you, Beats. All right, guys. Thank you. That's going to be it for us. That is the first annual Papa Pepper Mock Draft Extravaganza. I appreciate all of you hopping in here today. I appreciate everybody that joined in today. B. McDaniel, Tolino, Seaman Each, Sambo, Zero Mon. I appreciate you guys behind the scenes. And I appreciate everybody in the chat. We had a lot of fun today. This is not. Hopefully, this is not going to be the last time we do this. This was fun. We
Hell of a lot of fun.
And hey, I appreciate the follows. I appreciate the subs. Appreciate the bits. You guys are amazing. Have a good
And the
night,
giveaway
everybody.
winners.
And the giveaway winners. You guys are getting shit from me. So congratulations.
Oh, check out the VOD thingy. Don't forget. He'll put the VOD out.
Yeah, the VOD too.
Think,
But all right,
think he
guys.
said he missed it. So.
Everybody have a good night. I love you all. You're beautiful. Remember that. Sleep well.
Turn up.
That's it for me. I almost lost.